This little break gave me enough time to shave, thankfully.
Be a man. Drive shave.
Ooh, we're not muted.
Yep.
Just realized.
It's okay. I'll talk about hair stuff to make you less embarrassed.
So,
My hair.
I'm not embarrassed. It was just.
I think I know. I'm just fucking with you. No, I bought a good pair of clippers, and I haven't gone to a barber in like 7 years or something.
Dude,
I
this
don't know. When I shave my face, like I let my wife do it with my clippers, and she was like, she as soon as she like did the first pass, she was like, "I hate this," and I was like, "I know." I was like, "I've had a beard for like a year now." I was like, "I'm sorry."
all right. So this will be interesting. I gotta press the talk and remember. All right. So we're here for another episode of Dungeon Disasters, where I, the Goofy Goober, am DM, and we have a good group of friends together playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're going through Rime the Frostmaiden campaign, and last time we had the players were attacked by some gnolls. After quickly dispatching the gnolls, they then had a quick rest and waking up a couple hours later are awakened by the rumblings of an ancient white dragon that happened to be slumbering nearby. After an exchange, they found out that this dragon was in denial that its long friend, a wizard, had been deceased and corpse on its back in a saddle. After convincing with some very interesting roles and creative ideas, they befriended the dragon, put to rest this wizard, and it said that if it wanted to help him hunt this giant worm, like the worms they fought in the other day, it would come to their aid. And this is where we pick up now, where basically y'all are gotta decide where y'all gonna head next. What would y'all like to do?
I would like to head east.
Uh,
Is this caravan where we are?
Yes, this caravan is where y'all are on, in retrospective of the map.
All right.
Which one's the caravan?
It's right next to Targos.
yeah, it's between Targus and Bryn Shander.
I see it.
Yeah. So just to clarify, going east to East Haven is where most of those events took place that we learned about.
Yes.
Well, sort of.
Yeah.
Because East Haven's where one is, the two cares are where another one is, and
Right.
down towards Goodmead is where the other things are.
And where's the timed thing? So we have we only have so much time from what I remember to get to those mages to do the deal.
The meeting, right?
Yeah. Is that in East Haven?
Yes.
Correct.
And then
I feel like we should go do, since we have limited time to do that deal, to at least figure that one out. I feel like East Haven is the best bet.
DM, do we have any horses left over from the caravan?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And if I can have my owl fly up in the air and help out to perceive things, that'd be great.
Okay. With advantage.
Okay. I don't know if that rolled. That thing's moving a little slow. Hang on. Your dice landed on top of mine. So with advantage, it's an 18.
Go to the one over. It says actors. I'll give you a second until Destiny how to pull up a character sheet. Click that. Go to PCs, and then click Celestia. All right. So, 18. So, with the help of Khan's owl in the sky, you hear a little screech it gives off as it sees in the distance, and through your perception you see still tied up and look like it's barely moving, the figure of looks like a horse still on next to the crashed wagons.
Just one.
Looks like it's just one. You also see a couple others that you know believe to be the corpses.
Okay, I will go to the horse
Don't worry about that.
and inspect the carriage that it's pulling, and inspect the horse to make sure it's still within pulling range, health.
Okay. Give me give me an investigation to check out the carriage, and then we'll give me a medicine check for the horse.
That's an investigation.
Is animal
And
handling, basically
medicine.
looking at stuff about horses and stuff?
Yeah, to like handle it to get it to calm down. You damn
Ah, okay.
looking through it, you see that it's been exposed to the blizzard for the better part of the night. Though still conscious, it looks like it's pretty tired out. It hasn't eaten since the battle had taken place a couple of hours ago, literally 8 hours ago, and I mean, that's about all you understand. It's pretty worse for wear, basically. It's on death's door.
Do they have stuff in their carriage to be able to eat it?
To feed it?
Yeah.
So you do. Well, y'all have some stuff in your inventory. I remember to bring up, but if you would like to do an investigation check to see if it's specifically horse feed.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
What you could feed horses.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me. Go ahead and roll for me, Celestia. Investigation. While she's looking around,
Oh,
what would the rest of you like to do?
that sucks.
Let's go with Leo. What are you doing in the scene?
I would think if everyone's looking so everyone's looking, or at least two people are looking right now to see if the horses are available. I mean, are we good to just walk?
Go ahead and give me a survival check to see how far you think you'll be to Brian Shander.
Yeah, give me a second. My rolls are all messed up because of admin stuff. One sec. Let me reload. Have someone else do something while I reload.
Okay.
Yeah. Raiden is just starting to feel like more like himself. He's like bright. He's exuberant. He's like happy to see everybody. He's like picking some flowers and just having a great time. And he's just starting to pack up camp and get ready to hit the road. And he's just like having the best day of his life.
And Cal's assisting with packing up camp. He seems to find some sort of catharsis while doing it.
Celestia and I are near the horse and carriage, correct?
Yeah, about 100 yards away, or 100 feet away.
Alright, I rolled 20 on that, on survival.
Okay. Let me handle the survival check. Leo, that about an hour away is Brian Shander. You could easily make it within an hour.
Could that, in conjunction with his 20 medicine, do we think we could walk the horse to Brian Shander and have it survive and feed it?
After discussing amongst y'all, y'all could definitely get it to Brian Shander. But I think going from either Targos or beyond Brian Shander would be, it would probably kill the horse.
Okay.
I got a question if I can. I don't know if I know this meta knowledge because I'm just packing up camp and stuff. But does it look like it's like exhausted, or does it look like it's like not healthy? If that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, give me a medicine check, or you can just ask Axel if you like.
Yeah, I'll just go off what Axel. I just want to I mean, I would just suggest like if while they're kind of checking it out, I'd probably just hop over and say, why don't we use that new healing rod we got?
I am not one of magics. I do not know if the same magic that the staff has can work on this creature, but Celestia, you are more than. It's up to you if you would like to use it.
Can I use it or no?
Yeah, you can use it however you wish. So you're gonna use it?
I'll try it. It's an inventory?
Yeah, it's gonna be go on D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond. And then it's gonna be scroll down. Okay, scroll up. Click. Where's it gonna be? Okay.
Did you say something in character?
I didn't hear anything. Was it me? Was I supposed to say something?
No,
I saw her saying something like on cam, but
I was saying that I'm gonna try and use the staff of healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Scroll up. No, it's not gonna be any of that. It's gonna be like trying to get to another menu. Try doing. Click that. See what that does? Man. Why is it so retarded? Oh, just roll for me. You want to use Cure Wounds? Right? Spell Cure Wounds. It does a D8 healing.
I think he. Oh look, it's right here.
Okay, roll it. Or click it. Did you click it?
No, I clicked staff of
No,
healing.
click the roll. The little thing. You hover over to the left.
Oh, this?
No, yeah, try that.
What's mass cure wounds?
That does an AoE heal. Mass Cure Wounds does an AoE. You want to do Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
cure wounds or lesser restoration.
Or lesser, yeah.
Click it.
Okay, just roll a D8 for me. Look at the bottom right. There's a little D8 thing. You're gonna click that one.
So is she doing cure wounds or lesser?
Cure.
And just roll.
Alright, I have a fixed.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just used the charge on that.
Okay, so we're on, for example, how did you go about doing it for her? Is it still, because for me, it is still.
Yeah, no, I was just updating the charge. So we'll just go off the D8 that she used.
Okay. So with that, you roll, she rolled 8. Yeah, you got 8 healing. When you cast and discharge the spell, you see the horse vigorously get back on all fours. You see one of the leg had been punctured by debris from the wagon. It kind of plops out of the skin and kind of neighs a bit and kind of walks up to you and kind of brushes his head against you.
And I just pat the horse on the side and say, you see, it's just a flesh wound.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm. He knows what's up.
Have we decided on a destination?
Yeah, we're going east.
Okay.
Is my rations enough to give the horse?
If you want to, yeah, you give him some rations.
If we decide to go and meet with the mages, we're going to have to hit East Haven, which will bring us into Bryn Shander anyways. Wouldn't it be best to grab supplies prior to heading down the east way?
We could pick them up in Bryn Shander.
I absolutely agree. We should stock up and get supplied and then make a plan before we head out and meet these fellows.
Also, keep in memory, y'all have like 10 days worth of travel supplies.
But not everyone has.
Yeah, but
ice
we've
here,
also
right?
been attacked like constantly since yesterday.
Yes. I think it is probably best we do head to Bernsander, but
DM, how much time do we have before the meeting with the Arcane Eye?
You talking Arcane Brotherhood? It was not
Yeah.
specified in the note. It just simply said that she was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So we can probably deduce they're most likely expecting us, at least this caravan. Uh, in good time, they would have probably stopped at Bryn Shander. They probably going to be expecting us around the same time by the time we leave and stock up.
Does the horse look a little more better than
Well, we could hit
Yeah,
Bryn Shander.
it's helpful.
I think that's what everyone wants to do. Or we could try to make haste and beat them there and get there before they do.
Do you,
I think they're already there.
Then never mind.
They would be only the one there. Though I think the only problem would be that priest that escaped. But she went to Targos? Is that
Targos.
right? Yeah, so she would be behind us. We would have known, most likely.
Unless they have a way to send messages across great distances. The word will travel quick, though. That we have slain these people here.
Well, I think it's best we move along as fast as we can, no matter how we plan to do it.
I think a quick stop in Bryn Shander is probably the smartest.
okay.
I agree.
Would I know how far? I know you said it'd be an hour to Brinshender. Would I know how far it is to East Haven?
Give me a survival check. And Celestia, are you gonna try to ride the horse?
Yeah. Now that I healed him a little bit and gave him some rations, do you think he can make it past Brim?
The horse. Yeah, the horse. By the looks of it, probably it can definitely make the travel. But I believe it's not necessarily that y'all want to go past during Brunchander. I think is y'all going to Brunchander, and with that roll of survival, you'd understand from this current destination or from Brunchander, it's gonna be about 7 hours to East Haven, 7-8 hours, depending on weather, of course.
If we leave now and make haste to Brinshander and then stock up there, we should be able to make it to East Haven within the day, depending on how the weather may hold.
Then let's get.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If anything, we can pick up a hot meal in Bryn Shander.
Go ahead, Celestia. Give me an animal handling check with an advantage. Horse is kind of warmed up to you, since you've given it some dried berries and healed it. Go under skills. Yeah, that.
Ooh.
And then
Chills.
animal handling. Just click the word. See how it highlights?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the mouse to.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That thing's stupid. And then click it again. Okay. It seems to steady itself and allow you to jump on if you wish. Okay. So with that, y'all make travel and make it to Brian Shander. Let me pull up. Excellent.
Would we have entered from the southwest gate?
Yes.
Okay.
So as you're coming upon this city, or excuse me, town, you notice that these wooden walls around it, pretty nice, well structured, and you see two of the city guard and half plate, and seem to have pikes in each hand as you approach. And say, hell, What business do you have here?
I think
We're simply travelers. Simply looking to catch a hot meal and probably some provisions before we head out towards the east.
Hmm. It's pretty interesting. Y'all were traveling through that blizzard last night.
unfortunately.
Poor souls. Well, go on and get inside. Just want to make sure they've been a crafty bunch of been moving around here as of late. Seems to be barbarians in the vicinity have been moving around and attacking caravans.
Oh.
Hmm.
We ran into some gnolls, but barbarians. Is there any barbarians of note?
Yes. Give me a second. Pull it up.
Then he describes us.
Yeah, no.
I might go turn on the AC. It's cold.
Yes. You know that they have the Akanathi clan, and also they have the Thunlaklaka clan. The
Would these have been spotted on the way on the east way?
well, we've been hearing attacks near the east and northeast. Going
Right
towards-
outside the gates?
No, not just outside. Further out in the
Would I-
wilderness.
Would I recognize any of these names of the clans?
Go ahead and give me either a history check. Yeah, give me a history check.
Nothing special.
You're not too familiar with them. But other than that, if you're looking for somewhere to stay, there's the Black Iron Blades. It's an inn, just in the center of town.
And is there a stable that is secure that we can leave our horse?
Just as soon as you walk through the gate, to the left.
Understood. Maybe we pass them?
I asked him how close the gate is to our stable.
How close?
Mhm.
Yes, he said just through the gate to the left. Yes, pass along, move along, move along.
The inn that we're gonna be staying in.
With the stables to the inn.
So I think we would probably start by going to the stable.
Okay. You come upon, you see younger adolescent child, human, short brown hair, freckles. Looks to you. Hey, how can I help you? Looking toward you, Leo.
We'd like to secure our horse. Would this be a good place to put it?
Of course. I'm one of the best stable hands around. It'll cost you.
How safe is it?
It's about as safe as it's gonna get, huh? The city is kept up by the city guard and city watchers right here. You can't get any safer.
Understood. What is the cost?
It's gonna be 1 silver a night. Gives feed the your beast of burden the entire time and make sure it has proper bedding.
Understood. He looks. Leo would look back. I do not handle the silver in our group. However, if our dear friend would bring over the horse, we could put it up for a silver.
I flick a gold at him and I say, "Take good care of it."
He catches it. The rest is mine. Or you give him gold, so that's gonna be all right. 10 days. Understood, sir. And he grabs the horse from you, Celestia. And what's his name?
Junior would be his name.
Oh,
Oh, whatever you want to do. I was just trying to answer quickly, so it wasn't.
Would you get it?
Secretariat.
Second what?
Secretariat.
What? All right, that's all right.
Secretariat? Oh, yeah. Okay.
And he brings it. All right, secretariat. Second, no, he says secretariat. He brings the horse and begins to take care of it. But you see before you different sprawling buildings of various size, and the further and further into the city, if you were going to head toward the Black Iron Blades, this inn toward the center of town, the buildings seem to get nicer and nicer and more complex as you go. Less from wood and more into brick and mortar.
I would like to pull Cal aside while we walk.
You okay?
Do you trust everyone here?
That is a fair question. More
More or less, do you trust that I leave you alone with them?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I can take care of myself.
I know you can. I've seen you and in great deals of action, but I just need to know if you trust it enough for me to turn a blind eye for a moment.
Take that mic and put
Yes,
it in
yes.
front of you. Get her to go
It should
around.
be fun.
If you can, because your voice is not picking up.
If anyone
was
looks
looking
over,
at
you
it.
just see like Raiden kind of dancing to himself to a song in his head.
I will meet
Very
you near the
non-French.
east.
Sunshine, woo. Or moonshine.
I will meet you near the eastern gate in about, say, 2 hours.
I'm going.
It should give you all plenty of time to find some rations and
Safe
find
travel.
Need something to drink? Need
some
Nope.
good weather clothing for these individuals. I will be back. I will meet you at the gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let
Wait, do the other party members not have winter clothes?
They do. No, they would because Torga.
Yeah, because they were traveling too.
Yeah, they have.
I don't know what y'all are getting. I don't know. Yeah, for all I know, y'all gonna be getting fucking rum, rum, wine. I don't know what y'all are getting. I just know that y'all are getting stuff.
Just a hot meal, man.
Would we have
Alright, but I
snowshoes,
stayed-
though?
Make sure to save some for me. But
Snowshoes?
I will meet you at the eastern gate about 2 hours, and I will just kind of like fade back and let everyone kind of walk off, and then I'll dip off to the side into an alleyway.
I think they would have snowshoes because they wanted to make sure that they made it to East Haven, right? I think the cost of whatever they would have to pay for that would be circumvented by how much the people they're trying to sell them to were going to pay them,
Yeah.
right?
Understood.
Because there's no reason not to treat them well because you already brainwashed them.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But that's just my logic behind it. It's whatever Chill says.
Yeah, no, they would have. You would have on you. Give me a second. You would have snowshoes. You would not have crumpons, and you have the cold weather gear and clothing. But
Wait, we wouldn't have what's?
They wouldn't have crampons. Metal plate with spikes strapped to sole of boot to walk across slippery ice.
like
Crampons.
climbing shoes.
Yeah, like climbing shoes, but for ice. Yeah, they're like spiky sole things, metal soles you just strap on to walk across ice. But snowshoes are obviously the little fan thing, not fans, but you know what I'm talking about? Snowshoes.
Like cleats
Yeah.
almost.
yeah.
I do have a question though about one thing I didn't get squared away. There were gems. How much were those gems in cost, or at least in?
We don't know.
We don't know. I just need to know what. Well, yeah, okay. I just need to know which gems because of. It doesn't matter. I guess we can divvy it up later.
Okay. So the rest of you, besides Axel, is going where? To the
So
blade?
after Axel leaves the group, I'm gonna say, not that I notice, but after Axel leaves, I'm gonna say, all right, listen up, everybody. We need to have a plan so that if we get separated, we all know what to do.
We should go to the east because that's where we're ultimately trying to go.
All right, that's
We'll
a good
meet by
idea.
the eastern gate. If they don't have an eastern gate, then leave the city and wait to the east of the town. Does everyone understand their cardinal directions?
Quite
And,
clearly.
and I can link our minds, if you would like, for the next couple hours, in case anything happens, and we can talk to each other if we need to be independent.
Mm-hmm. You were saying something, Leo? I didn't quite hear you.
I just said, yeah, I understand where the east is. I can make my way there.
Mm-hmm.
For the emergency situation, who would be in charge of taking the horse from the stable?
Me.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, clarification. I goofed. The Black Iron Blades is a place to get survival equipment and things of that nature, almost like a general store, but they also are a smithy. The North Look, they would have told you, is the actual inn. Forgive me.
No, it's okay. That guard was just having an off day. But we
Yeah.
only know to go to the Black Iron Blade, so that's where we're heading.
Yeah.
Excellent. So,
But they have horse a store where they have stuff to sell for horses.
what kind of stuff are you looking for the horse? Like a saddle, a
New
bridle,
horseshoes.
yeah, horseshoe.
Um, no, stuff that you put on them in wintertime.
Oh, like a little cover thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have that. The Black Iron Blades would have it. You would assume.
It's a horse blanket.
Yeah, no, horse blanket. Yeah. So after,
Is there snowshoes for the horse?
There's what?
Or if we get those, what are those spiked shoes for the horse? Does it get extra trample damage?
that sounds interesting. So within a couple of minutes, you'll make it to Black Iron Blades, and when you approach, you see this very almost hairy-looking dwarf just hammering away on an anvil with some hot iron. Kung, kung. And then next to him is also somewhat hairy and has a beard, female-looking dwarf, handing him another set of tools as he goes about smithing some stuff. And you see him look over toward the lot of you and says, "Aye, you looking to buy some iron?"
I'm just gonna kind of start like just kind of meandering around, just like window shopping, kind of distracted.
Do y'all have anything for horses?
Alright, we got horseshoes. We have horse blanket. We have bridle, bit. I mean, what specifically are you looking for? We do not have feed. That's more for the stable.
I need something to cover.
Okay, that'll be a gold for the horse blanket.
And the shoes.
I can head to the stables. Is your horse at the stables? I would assume, yes.
Yes, but I want to bring it home.
Well, I have to attach it to the horse. It's not like actual shoes. You gotta have we put a nail in it, and it's a process.
Okay, I'll come with you.
You want it now?
Yes.
I'm in the middle of something, lady.
Well, tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow morning.
I can do this. Give me 30 minutes to finish this blade, and I can get that done. That'll also cost you 2 gold for that. So there's 3 gold.
Hmm.
Okay.
My good man, do you know anyone who'd be interested in buying some gems?
Hmm.
Where's my gold?
There is somebody that deals in precious gems and stones. They're, what was his name? Eliza. What was her name? Shifty fellow, kind of beady eyes. He likes all the precious stones and sells them out of. She says, his name was James or Jim. He's a elven fellow, very obviously slender for the elves. His establishment is just on the other side. She points southeast direction and says, "You go around the block, and you can't miss it. It says I forgot the tree something's gym shop. He sells this for all the pretty nice ladies who want to, get their wedding rings. All the lads go there. You can't miss it. But other than that, anything else we can help you with?
I hand him 5 gold.
Hmm?
I hand him 5 gold.
You give her 5?
Wait, do I have spiked shoes with metal grooves on them for crossing ice?
You and Axel both have y'all before y'all left got everything to
Okay.
survive. Yeah.
All right, then I'll probably speak up. I'll say just, hey, a couple of my friends need some climbing gear for the feet, some climbing axes, rope, a grappling hook, the essentials.
This one here has a head on the shoulders. All right. How many for just a set, or for the 4 of you?
I think 3 of us would need. I think 2 of us already have the equipment that we need, but the 3 of us might would probably need that equipment. I won't speak for them though.
You don't.
Leo would look in his bag, notice the rope that he already has. I do not need rope, but everything else would be good.
Laddie, you always need extra rope, especially out in these parts. You never know when somebody's gonna fall down a goddamn hole, and then you need to go down and get them. But the customer's always right, as Eliza says, and pats him on her shoulder, brother's shoulder. And for a lot of you, let's say 15 gold.
Oh, friend, I think we both know this is worth 10 gold.
Persuasion check.
I'm sorry, cut out there. What was it?
Persuasion check.
Khan was a bard in a half-life.
Being that I gave him extra.
Not a very good
2
one.
gold, he
I have 14 charisma and I roll like garbage, but that's okay.
He says, no, 15 will work. And, nah, this is mighty fine, craftsmanship. I have to say so myself. It will get you there and back safely. It won't, fall apart when you need it most. And that's what counts, alright?
Aye, that's right. And, I look to, the 2 others to see if they want to split it.
How do I check how much gold I have left?
I was not carrying any gold on me that I know
Alright,
of.
I got you covered. Celestia, do you have the 5 gold for yours?
I have no idea. I don't know how to look.
Go on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
You would have 15 gold on you. It's in your character sheet under inventory.
Yeah, under inventory. Look, on your inventory right here. On that. Not D&D Beyond, on that. And then...
It's right under the word spellbook at the very top.
Yeah, I'll put in my 5.
And 10 from me, and we should be all set.
Aye. Actually, it's 3 for her. That's gonna be a total of 18. 15 for the gear and 3 for the shoes and the blanket.
I gave you 5 gold for the horse and stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to need 3 more gold.
Well, I gave you 5. You gave me 10.
That's not how math works, love. It's 3 gold for your things and then 15 for this. If you add them, that's 18. You gave me a tip apparently, and that's not how math is math. That is not math.
But I already gave you your 3 with 2 more gold extra.
You owe me 3. Look, Eliza comes up and says, "Lass, just give us 3 extra gold and we call it even."
That was some con order.
It's literal math. I don't under. So do you give him the gold?
What is?
All right. So total of 18 gold, or excuse me, 17 gold has been given.
That's not math.
You gave him 5. So you gave him 5. He said it was a total of 3 for the things you want. So you gave him 2 extra. So if you put that with the $15 gold that you needed.
No, I didn't put that with the 15 the 5 that I was putting in. I had already gave him that for the horse. I said here for the horse. Already.
So we can all, was that an in character conversation that just happened?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the game. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I go ahead and just slide over. What we owe 3 gold, right?
Yes.
All right, I go ahead and slide over 3 gold, and I just say, and I thank you very much, and I head out because you know.
Excellent. So,
Okay.
moving forward, other than that, is there anything else y'all looking for besides the gym place? Leo, would you like to go head to the gym?
I would definitely like to go head over the gems and make sure that we can get those evaluated and sold.
Excellent. Anyone else going with him, or is he going by himself?
Yeah, well,
I'll wait for the
him.
guy.
It's a speedy guy. Okay, well, Kyle's going with him.
Where are you
Understood.
going?
So,
I'm waiting for the guy to go put the stuff on the horse.
Okay. Excellent.
I think I'm just gonna go kind of just get lost for a little while. Not like lost, but like, just like just kind of get distracted a little bit.
Okay. So, y'all, we'll do Leo and Cal. Y'all find this establishment, walk in, you hear a ding, 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 and there is sitting there is this elven gentleman with a monocle, the monocle magnifying glass, looking at looks to be a regular diamond about the size of a quarter.
yeah. Sir, are you busy?
Well, if you have business, time is money, friend. How can I help you?
Leo would walk up, undoing the hook on his bag, reaching for kind of the pouch that had the gems. He placed them on the table, kind of letting the bag collapse on itself and opening up to show the gems. We'd like to get these evaluated and possibly sold.
All right. Takes it, and yes, these are not too precious, but worth of these gems. I'll give you 8 gold each.
What gems are they?
They are going to be the size of a couple of them will be small diamonds. A couple of, like, let's say 2 or 3 small diamonds, rubies, and an emerald. You know, a variety, but that's the worth he'll give you on the various size to equivalent 8 gold each.
And how many gems?
Can I tell if he's trying to rip us off or not?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Can I also do that? Because that's what I would be very...
Yeah, insight as well. What?
Yeah, and
well,
guidance
it's-
on whoever the
You're
person
not here.
Yeah, well, you're not.
You're not here. Get out of here.
You're right. I got totally confused. Sorry. I'm gone.
Go be
God.
whimsical. I love you.
He's just off in the back somewhere doing a jig.
So both of y'all realize he is underselling you. It's not in a sense of lying, but he's got to make a profit. You know, he's definitely lying to you in the sense of like his gems are worth more. But you assume that he's trying to, you know, he's gonna make a profit off of that.
Can we gauge how much he's trying to undersell us by?
The insight.
Or oh, yeah. Can I roll an investigation to maybe see if I know, or some sort of history check to see if I know what gems they are? Maybe some sort of understanding.
Sure, I'll allow a history check.
It's a really small bottle of wine.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You didn't know before, and you definitely don't know now.
You somehow lost.
I definitely did. Lost the train of thought. I don't even know what I was thinking about.
Whether the guy.
A little bit of drool come down your mouth. Ah. Nah, you're not aware too much with that.
Yeah, Cal's going to try and, you know, connect with Leo psychically. Are we doing a check for that, or are we just gonna let it happen?
It's up to Leo.
I think Leo would be calm at this point and allow it.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to undercut us. We
Leo
should push
kind of
for way more for that, and then try to bargain him down. Or bargain him up.
Understood. Do you want to lead, and I can maybe add more muscle into it if necessary?
I think he thinks that you are the alpha male in this situation. I think it'd be better if you took control.
Understood. Leo would look up and actually go eye to eye with this gem dealer. So we both know what kind of profit you're going to be making off of this. I think it would be best if you give us a fair offer. And I can roll persuasion on that as well.
Yeah. Or intimidation?
I would rather do persuasion.
Okay. that was borderline too. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, he wasn't like
or else
pressing him against the wall.
Yeah. It's like, persuasion. He looks at you. Look, I'm trying to run a business. Fine, 9 gold each. Anything more, I'm not making any money.
Out of character, how many gems are there? Do we know?
I believe. I just had it pulled up. Where did I have it? Let's see. I got it. I'll pull it up.
The gem to crampon ratio is way off on
you have
this
7.
world.
Crampons are actually 2 gold a piece, and then you also asked for the hand axes, so that's why I came to 15.
No, I wasn't. I'm sorry. I just making a bad joke. I wasn't criticizing the cost of the goods. I'm just saying the.
You said 7?
Yes, 7 gems.
All right, so 63. Okay, so.
Okay.
I'd perch back or lean my head down a little bit, decrease eye contact, and speak back to Cal. So 63 gold. That's gold, right? Yeah, 9 gold pieces. Yeah, so it'd be 63 gold for this. Is that acceptable to you?
I think we can squeeze a little bit more out of him. I need you to follow my lead. All right, and of course, Cal could have just said what he was going to do, but he chooses not to. So Cal is going to suddenly speak up
CPU.
in a made-up foreign language, acting as if he is insulted by the number.
Everything else old.
Trying to sound like some sort of foreign diplomat.
It's kind of warm.
It just won't be hot.
Leo would take a kind of a half step back and look at him and sort of reiterate in the same speak. Pretty hot, whatever, and like a little bit of, like, yeah, I understand. I'm trying my best here.
And then he just puts up like he puts up like 10 fingers, and he's like and then he kind of just he gets a little red in the face.
Seeing this, he's like, what's happening? What? Hey, come on! Go! And he just confused at what's happening. Just kind of
Tell him that his price has insulted my people.
Leo would take that half step back towards him, lift his gaze, and look at him. It seems the price is quite insulting to my friend here and his people. I think.
Tell him these are jewels from a far-off land, that they were cut by special gem cutters. Something special.
Yeah.
They're a foreign novelty.
Leo would reiterate this information and say, I think we may have to take our business elsewhere if we're not appreciated in the same sense. That we do take pride over the gems that we bring to you from our land.
Okay. Give me a performance check, Cal, and persuasion check. Oh, do the performance check first, Cal, and we'll see if you get advantage on the persuasion. Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh. Just give me a straight persuasion
Oof.
roll.
Oof. Oof. Would that be deception? I mean, he's lying.
Oh yeah, it's deception.
No. It was a performance.
No, he's talking about for Leo.
Yeah, because he's trying to deceive him that it's from foreign lands. I'm just sorry.
No, I'm gonna keep it. My bad. But with that check, he just kind of right. Look, I just want you out. What do you ask? I mean, these look like really regular gym. How about this? I need to make money, okay? You know, people are dying out there. No one really wants to buy gyms because they can't afford to live. So I'll do something. I need to get rid of some things. I'll give you 50 gold. And he says, he pulls out some diamonds. He says, I know for a fact some people use these to be able to resurrect or stop individuals from dying. These are diamonds you could use for whatever you spellcastery types. You could also sell it to adventurers. They buy these. I sell these to, passing adventurers. I'll give you 50 gold and one of these diamonds. Just take it and get out of my shop. Please.
Leo would think, is this acceptable to you now?
Ask him for a writ of authenticity.
Looking down at the gem. Do you have a writ of authenticity to verify this gem?
Of course. What kind of establishment do you think I run here? Here. And he hurry up, signs the paper, and here. Kind of gives you a thing. Should I also gift wrap it too? You know what? I'm gift wrapping it. And he goes and hands it to you. Please. Thank you for your patronage. Goodbye. And it kind of like shoots you out the door.
Yep.
Jesus, what is happening in that gym shop?
Magic is what's happening in that gym shop. Magic.
Okay.
Scamming at its best.
Okay. Switching to scenes.
I would flip off 25 to him, saying I can, or 20 to him. I'll keep the 30, and I'd say to him, give that to Axel was his name, when you meet up with him again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Khan, what are you doing in your whimsical way? I can't even say the word. Lord have mercy.
I'm just I'm new to the realm, so I'm just checking out coffee pots and just see if they have any kind of magical looking stuff. You know, I'm not getting lost. I'm just kind of like checking out what's around. You know, getting the lay of the land.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay.
Damn.
You take next 40 to 50 minutes and walk around, and you notice while walking, what's the direction you'd heading? North, south, east, west?
I mean, I'd probably start heading east because that's where we're all gonna meet up eventually.
Okay. Heading east, you notice to the southeast, the town hall. You see a nice building that is much taller than the others. It also has a plaque, that says town hall. And along that way, you do see this to the northeast of the market is this modest converted house that serves to your knowledge as go ahead and give me a history check or religion check. Excuse me, religion check. Sorry.
Same modifier, so.
Okay, excellent. 12. You notice these are the worshippers of Amunator, the god of the sun, who is known to take both male and female forms. And you see in a priestly attire is this human outside tending to the outside gardenery, and kind of looks at you and waves and smiles. Also, while heading, so that good eyes of yours, you would have noticed this. Way over there. Heading further east, you also see, the various houses as they, like I said, you further and further east you go. You could tell the poorest of the town live closer to the edges of the walls, and more old some old boats converted into houses, toward the edge, and people going with their daily lives. Even though it is night, they have torches strung about, and just trying to make it. People. It's still deathly cold outside, but you got some adolescents, shoveling snow off the road of the cobblestone roads, trying to make way so people don't, also trying to remove some of the black ice so people don't slip and hurt themselves. And but you specifically looking for like some kind of interesting shop?
Yeah, just to see, if anything jumps out at me.
Other than, the black iron blades, and that one looks like a house of worship, nothing else really stands out that would, a good, a magic shop or something of the sort.
Cool, no worries. I just kind of I'd probably reach out psychically to everybody, just kind of check in, make sure I told them where I was, and I'd maybe go back to the House of the Morning Lord and loiter.
Okay. Axel, what are you doing while heading east? Axel?
Literally, as I put a cracker in my mouth, he asked me. Jesus. I'd like to find a library. I'll ask someone for information about a library or a historian of some sorts.
Okay. Go ahead and after, give me an investigation. Check.
Mm-hmm.
After about
Not that great.
After about 10 minutes of talking, with this one similar, somewhat well dressed individual says, we don't necessarily have a library, so to speak, but the town hall does keep a lot of town's information with the mayor, or the speaker, excuse me. You might want to check there.
I will head to the speaker.
Okay, you get there. You actually pass up Khan on the way there, and you make it to the town hall, and you walk in and you see a human woman. Excuse me, human a human male seems to be toward the front desk in heavy armor and seems to be talking to a woman in the front. Elvin has long, almost dark green hair and beautiful pearlescent purple eyes and seem to be in deep conversation.
Hello, I'm looking for some information.
They look towards you. She says, "Oh yes, how may I help?" And you see him says, "Just I'll talk to you later." And he walks off toward the back.
I'm looking for the speaker or some historian to give me some more information.
She says, well, I can see if he's free. He doesn't normally just take visits from any and everyone. I can make an appointment if he's not free for you.
I would like to speak to him currently, and I will pull the letter out that I have from the first speaker, and I need some information, and I think he could help me.
She takes a moment. Oh yes. I'll be right back. And she goes around the back, and then after a couple of moments comes back and says, "He will see you now."
Thank you.
Head to the back, and there you see the same gentleman with the human male with the looks like he's wearing a half plate, and you see this dark-haired, handsome-looking human male in very well tailored clothes, golden trim, and like a little like a darker blue, almost black type suit, and says, so you have good relationships with the speaker of Bremen. How may I help you?"
I'm currently looking for some information. First, I may ask, how is it that you and your people feel about the queen that rules these lands?
Well, we do what we need to survive. Just like the council of the 10 towns, we each give away, do a sacrifice to her to not incur her wrath. Why?
Mm-hmm. The Speaker of Brennan speaks out against her and seems to have a foul taste in his mouth, if you might say, for her. I'm wondering if you share the same.
I do not serve her willingly. Like as I stated, we do what we must to survive. There's not much else anyone can do. She is a goddess after all.
Even gods can be slain. At least that is what I'm told.
Well, whoever told you that is ludicrous.
Do you know of the spirit of the wolf and the lamb?
Give me a second. Forgive me. He's a woman. Why did it say a male? That's so stupid. Anyway, so she's a she. Sorry about that. But
It's okay.
She says, "I'm familiar with the kindred. Why do you ask?"
Do you know where I can get more information from the kindred about them, what they want, the needs? What information can you tell me about the kindred? I have none.
Well, when I grew up as a young lady, uh, my parents would tell me, uh, children's stories about how if we didn't behave, the kindred would come for us and Wolf would take our souls violently. Very harsh child stories, as you can imagine, but this is also a harsh environment to raise children in. But these, of course, are stories. Not many people worship the kindred anymore. They look to brighter, and hopeful gods, like those in the House of the Morning Lord.
But if the
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I personally still hold true and burn incense or take tribute to them.
Do you know who, or if, are there any records of people who believed in the kindred, and that the kindred may speak to individuals, and what they would want with that person?
There hasn't been talk of almost like a shaman of the kindred in a while. They, from what I was told, the barbarian tribes do still partake in active worship of them.
The barbarian tribes that traveled and raid caravans on the Eastern Trail.
No, not all of them. There's a peaceful tribe that tries to tend to themselves, but they are also aggressively preyed upon by the others. So it's been a sort of a guerrilla warfare among each other. One wishing to just survive. The other wishing to consume the other village and make it one people, one ideology. The way of the warrior is how they put it. I call them savages, in my opinion.
Can you tell me anything about the barbarians attacking the eastern route to East Haven? I am to travel there as soon as I leave here.
Yes. You basically, if you ever come across a group of barbarians of Goliaths, very tall, much like yourself and muscular, but bald and ashen skinned people, they are the friendly and usually non-violent, though very trained individuals. And the others are a mix. There's actually a couple tribes. There's the you may have heard of the Dun Alakaga clan and the Akanatai clan. They they are the two friendly groups, while there are some tribes of the saber tooth, and of the bear, the elk, many different tribes. They some friendly and others very hostile and will attack you on sight. I don't know much about those though.
Is there any way to gain safe passage with them if we are to come upon them?
I hear that they like a test of strength. To find out a good sport. To sometimes meet with travelers along the travels of the roads and uh, do a test of strength. And I've heard stories that if once they either way, whoever wins a game of tug of war or arm wrestling, the loser may have to carry the belongings of the other. Similar, childish but very good-hearted things to show a good way of good faith.
Hmm. Understand. One last question. Do you know any of the whereabouts that we can find the Frostmaiden? And also, we are searching for a vessel in East Haven. Probably a smuggler of sorts. A ship that goes by the name Sea Bitch. Have you heard of it?
Give me a second. Why does it not do? Where the fuck is my? Okay. I don't know if this vessel. Smugglers, we are not a coastal city, so I'm not too familiar. And what was the other thing you'd ask for?
Whereabouts of the Frostmaiden?
Give me a second. Um, I'm not too familiar. You know, I worry more what I can do than to worry about some goddess I could never persuade or force out of my home, Weisswindel. But people talk. If you ever need to find information, you ever heard the saying, "There is some truth in some lies or rumors"?
Yes.
Go to the inns. A lot of drunken sailors or uh, the workers, man, blue collar men, they sometimes have some interesting information if you give them a good pint of ale.
I seek to take down this Frostmaiden. It is a great burden to me, and I know it may seem rich to think something of this, but in the journey of 1,000 miles to seek salvation as I do, and redemption, it is not the road that is heavy and hard, but the pebble in your shoe, and the she is the pebble in my shoe I must get out.
Well,
I, pre-
oh, go ahead, sorry.
I appreciate your time and the answers that you've given me. And I hope that maybe, if the time calls, if there's a need for it, and you and your town are against her, that maybe you can come to our aid.
Ha. I wish you the best, but for now, the only aid I can give you is the aid of well-being. I hope you to be well. What was your name again?
Axel,
Well, I'm Duvessa Shane, and it's been an interesting conversation nonetheless, and to meet and to talk with you. And she goes to shake your big hand, and her small, slender hand shakes yours and says, "Good day," or "Good night," huh? Kind of laughs a bit.
I laugh and I
Do you want to
uh, walk
Right
away. And
Who?
when I get outside, uh, I would like to speak with Spirit.
It's only been an hour.
And I'm not trying to talk to anyone specific. I'm trying to talk to the kindred. Is it something I could do here, or would I have to wait till nightfall?
Uh, you have no idea. You know, you don't have um, any way to commune. You don't have any idea.
I will, since I don't know how any of it works, I'll kind of just look around and kind of like peek over my shoulder a little and just say to myself, are you listening to me? I do not know what either of you want with me, but you speak that you can kill a god, or that gods eventually come to you. But I am about to travel down a very dangerous road, and it seems that people worship you. Is there any advice that you can give? And to you, Wolf, I know your instinct is to kill, but Lamb, is there anything I could say to give safe passage?
No response.
What's that?
No response. Nothing happened.
Damn both of you. You come to me when I do not want to speak, but yet when I seek answers, neither one of you want to speak to me. What do you want? What is it you need? Why are you speaking to me? Has it been about an hour?
I'd say, well, first let me ask this. So you go with, Celestia, you go with the dwarf and get the shoes on your horse. Do you do anything else other than that? Besides meet up the group, or are you good to do anything else specifically?
I just need to find a way to make money.
To make money?
Yes.
Okay. All right. To find. Fine. Go ahead and do you ask about town and basically try to see if they got any odd jobs that can be done? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead and roll a d20. It's a d20 and a little button at the bottom. What is this?
Just a regular roll. What the? Okay.
What's your roll? No, that's a D. Okay, 2. Okay. Okay. That's not what I wanted.
Just go back to the inn or whatever.
Oh no, it's a table. Give me a second. Let me do things, man. Nope. Well, other than that, I'll tell you what you might have heard. But if y'all group together, what would y'all like to do? I'm assuming y'all group back together.
I am gonna find a bar. If it wasn't within the 2 hour span that I said, I would like to spend my last 4 gold on whatever booze I can find, and now however much.
I would say it would have been within the 2 hours. Maybe if you wanna get with the others and let them know your intentions. But other than that, I mean, you could always just not do that. But it would have been within 2 hours of talking and getting that stuff.
like getting all the information would be 2 hours.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, it would have been. Going throughout
Oh.
talking and whatnot, yeah.
I won't even catch up with them. I'm gonna negate my 2 hour window and realize that there's something I need to do, and on the way wherever, like I said, I'm just gonna, even if it takes time, like where I'm leaving them for another 30 minutes or so, I'm just gonna go buy as much booze as I can before I go meet up with them and just tell them I got busy.
Are you gonna get plastered before meeting?
You don't know this. You don't. I'm hiding it in my bag.
Okay.
Don't drunken horse.
Don't drunken horse.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, I'll give it to the rest of y'all. It'll be Khan, Leo, Cal, and I believe Celestia. After I give her this roll, just gotta find the thing.
So what did you guys get up to? I found a cult. They seemed nice, but most cults are.
Oh, just don't drink the Kool-Aid or don't drink the punch.
It's alright. I'm in a cult. Nobody's perfect.
Leo would look down at his bag. From the gem dealer, we got a diamond. Apparently, it has something to do with resurrection, and there is a writ of authenticity that we garnished from him. So.
Oh, maybe we could resurrect the wizard that died for the dragon. Get the dragon
Maybe.
on our side.
Most likely, that's a possibility. We would have to go back west, though. And seeing as he's already dead, I think we can shelve that for now. Maybe on our way back. But I would like to deal out the gold that you guys are owed. So I'm gonna give both of them. I'll handle on your character sheets, but I'm gonna give you both 10 gold each. How much gold did Celestia use? 5?
Yes.
During that encounter? Okay. So Celestia now has 20, and then Khan has 16.
While you're divvying out the gold, you would have found out Celestia, from kind of bullshitting back and forth with Dwarf hammering his shoes. He would have mentioned that a couple of his friends, they came back in kind of a hurried state, that a shipment of iron ingots that was supposed to be brought to him, they some his dwarven friends, they got it lost out in the wilderness, and they're looking for somebody that's capable to help them out. Huh? No.
Okay. They're like killing and stuff involved.
I just say to the group,
Whatever you
so
know.
we weren't planning on staying here long. We're pretty much heading out, right?
You asked him, so you should press the button.
Or do we
Yeah.
need to spend the night?
Oh, it's
I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I would just say I don't think it's necessary to stay the night unless we would like to. I think in timeline for the cart or the shipment, what would Torga do? They would have most likely spent the day here or night.
That's probably true. They probably wouldn't risk making it from one town to another that long and risking a blizzard.
Yeah. So I think it really depends on what we would like. Would we like to be there on time, or would we like to be there early, or at least perceivably early from what we can ascertain right now?
Well, and there's also things to see in East Haven, I believe. That's DM over the table question. That's a city. Would we know? I wouldn't actually. No, I wouldn't know that at all. But I ask a character, do we know if East Haven is a city or a small town or just like a mountain?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
History check?
Yeah.
Is that for both of us?
Yeah, if you like. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll add them to that.
Nat 20.
Good shit.
Is that a nat 20? Oh shit.
Nat 20.
Yeah. I'll throw it in regardless.
Oof.
Well.
Khan, you, while traveling throughout the city, you heard a couple people talk about East Haven, just through loose conversation, and you gather that it's a pretty big town, kind of like this one, of the same size, population density. It's near not the coast but a river. Loch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, near a river and also like a little. I wouldn't say a pond. What do you call that? Like a loch. Excuse me.
During the time of talking to the dwarf about the job, did he say if there was going to be killing involved?
So when he talked about the people that need help, basically, they're at the base of Calvin's Corn to the far north. These wares were coming from a mine that is owned and operated by the clan Battlehammer. Basically, yes, that's something that basically attacked them and they needed some help.
Did he give the location?
Yes, at the base of Calvin's Corn. Cairn, excuse me. And I can show it on the map. Give me a second.
Close to the city.
It is. Look on the map. I will show. Gives you a description. It is far to the north. Far north.
Well, I would have told him that I can't take that on at this particular moment, but I would eventually be able to take it on.
Okay. All right. Well, roll to you, Axel. Well, you went to the inn, and what were you trying to do?
Just trying to buy bottles of booze.
Okay.
That's
Easy enough. You go to the barkeep. He, if you're selling, you trying to buy some liquor or just ale?
No, liquor.
Okay, liquor for how many bottles? Like 3, 4?
I only have 4 gold, so.
He says for 4 bottles of liquor, 2 gold.
I will toss him the 2 gold.
Okay. Thank you for your patronage.
How strong is this?
You drink it, it'll fuck you up. That I can guarantee.
Good. And I will leave. So I have 2 gold, and now I have 4 bottles of liquor.
Excellent.
Can I add equipment? Consumables. Add.
All right. So y'all all gather together and head off east, or y'all spending the night?
I think we should move out. I don't think there's anything tying us here, but that's only one man's opinion.
I think Leo would expand the same opinion as well, that we don't need to necessarily be here, but if everyone wants to stay, then we can.
I do want to look through the bag once we get back together. We never looked in the bag.
Oh, the bag
that
The haversack.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
What were you saying, Celestia?
As long as I get to grab the horse before we go.
Okay. So you do obviously grab the horse once you get stuff together. You all get all your items you needed, and empty the bag right here in the middle of the street, or head out further east and then do it in the wilderness.
I'd like to do
I
it
just-
in wilderness.
Yeah, just poke. Okay, yeah. Either way.
Does the heart still have the carrot?
No.
How much daylight? Or wait, there is no daylight. Um. Okay, so how far do we know the East Haven to be?
7.5 to 8 hours.
Hmm. And roughly, what time of the day is it right now?
Super smart question. I did.
Yeah, I mean, depends on when we woke
Super
up. We
relevant.
spent 3 hours total.
I mean, if anything, I've learned let's just not sleep outside if we can help it.
Use survival check, because it's always night.
I mean, how tired do I feel?
It's only been about 3 hours since you woke. You know, you woke up.
Okay, so all this has happened in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're nowhere near being extremely tired. Okay, so
No.
I say yeah, let's just power through it.
It is an 8-hour walk to East Haven.
Okay. If that being the case, I'm gonna need someone to helm the way. A survival check, my lads and lass.
I can helm the way. If
I
anybody
got-
else.
Yeah, I have.
I have some.
I'm.
I can
survival.
assist.
I have proficiency,
Survival
but
for me.
I do have that nice fat wisdom.
is
Yeah, I
a
was gonna say
plus-
he's got a fat wisdom. I have proficiency.
I also have my background is Outlander. I don't know if that will affect anything else other than no. It already gives me something on insight, so never mind.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm assisting.
Before we probably end up in combat or confrontation, can we take like a 5-10 minute break?
Yeah, we can take a 5-minute break to go to the restroom and whatnot, and we'll pick this back right up with real quick. Who's doing the Cal is assisting, and who's doing the survival?
Leo, what's your? I mean, if I can just do metagaming,
Yeah.
what's your plus, Leo?
you're better than me.
Okay, so I'll do it, and I'll cast guidance on myself as well.
Okay, give me that advantage guidance roll.
Nice.
Actually, I think we're both the same on survival.
Can't
so it
do
doesn't
much
really matter.
better. Oh, I think I have a. Wait, what is your plus?
You're +5. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm +4.
I'm +5 as well.
Oh, Khan is also. Yeah, so you two are both +5s. We're +4s.
Okay. Well, we'll pick up how that goes in 5 minutes. We'll be back here at 8 o'clock. Yeah, if you enjoying the stream, hit that follow button. Be right back, guys, after these messages.
Also, don't forget to mute us.
Yeah, I want to say all the best.
All right. We're back. Who's Nick? You're not there.
If I put it down right here, it's just gonna be like right here.
Yeah, there might be a way to fix it later to maybe lean it a little bit more, but you don't have to. It's not a big deal.
That's the most I can lean it without falling.
Yeah, that's fine. You good? All right. So, a survival check by Raiden. We will. It's a 20, pretty good 22 actually.
Wait, why'd I roll intimidation? No, that must have been an accident. I'm sorry.
It's all good. So you begin to head further east, and the skies are clear. It's still dark. You can even with your dark vision, you can see the surrounding forests and the mountainous tundra. Not forest. Excuse me. A tundra area, a couple shrubs. Bigger than just the smaller shrubs or whatever, and wildlife around you. But after kind of taking around your surroundings, you do kind of brush a good bit of the snow, and you find out there is some kind of work stone, and every so 100 or so feet there is like the almost a little highway stone to let you know, yes, you're going the right way, type deal, mile marker type deal, and
Gotcha.
for first 2 hours is uneventful. You're finding your way.
Would I have? So I didn't declare it here, but I was gonna attune to the sword.
Okay.
On our way.
Okay.
Yes, and I was attuning to the spear.
Excellent. Anybody else attuning to anything?
Yeah, I'll do my dagger.
Okay. I think. Normal.
Wait, did you take the +1 dagger?
Unless somebody else wanted it.
No, I just wanted to make sure I gave it to the right person last time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think I have to attune to the arrows or the bow. Each one individually. You're mine.
Imagine that. You use your arrow. That's it.
Right. I think it was just a +1 dagger, wasn't it?
Yeah, you don't have to attune to
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I think the
Don got the necklace too.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I also wanted
It's
to.
just holding it.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I lagged for a
Sorry.
second. Go ahead.
What
I
about the
lagged for a
battle?
second. Go ahead.
Nick, what were you saying?
I wanted to look through the haversack too to see if there was anything in there that we didn't put in there.
Okay. So you kind of tell him like hold up a bit, or do you like jump on the one horse you have and just kind of look through the stuff?
Well, Axel's just holding it, right? Like he's just carrying it on his back.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably just go up to Axel and be like, "Hey, Axel, I just wanted to look through the bag to see if there was anything else in there that we didn't have before there. See if there's anything we missed."
Yes. There are some things in there that I've just put in there. If everyone would like to hold for a second, we can take a second and try to look, and I will take the bag off and set it on the ground, and I will pull out the 4 bottles of whiskey and like kind of like set them behind my leg, almost like those are mine.
Okay. Do you Raiden, you take the bag and kind of shake it up, like making all the stuff plop out?
No, I probably wouldn't be rough. I'd probably be gentle. I'd probably just because I think I just try to keep reaching in and pulling things out until nothing else came out.
Okay. So you take about 10 minutes and you pull out the following stuff. I believe you all already have the list. If not, I will link it again. There you go.
No, just yeah. If there was anything else in there besides that, is what I was focused on. But
Yeah, I got you.
Nobody gets on my horse.
Can we just all agree in the group that Secretariat is mine now?
We just had it down.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
the
have
only
super
horse
to it,
we
but-
have.
Okay, you find that after digging in the bag a bit.
Also, what is the diamond called that we get? Is it just a diamond, or?
It's a diamond worth the about enough to do a revivify spell.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
But yeah.
Yes.
That's what you found.
The goggles here. Can everyone here see at night?
I can see pretty well.
Wait. Wait, you guys can see at night?
I can. Dark. What was it? Out of character. Dark vision.
I have 100. I have
Or,
100.
dark.
Turn out the
So
talk.
Cal, it is you and I
know
who
I'm one to talk.
have problems in the night, to say the least.
Night, day, all the time here.
It all seems to be the same.
Yes. I keep
looks-
waking up expecting the sunlight, and I'm sorely disappointed every morning.
Well, it looks to me that there are some goggles here that could help, but there's only one pair.
Well, we could always alternate, but there is the benefit if I could see at night. I could psychically tell you, if you want, where your enemies are.
Yes, but yes, we could alternate. The benefit lies with me as well, is that I can see to make sure that no one gets past me.
On the side,
What?
isn't that what the Spear of Warning does?
Yes,
Yeah.
it warns me of people near me, but it doesn't let me know where they are.
Oh, actually, it does
Yeah, it
all
does,
of your
yeah.
companions as well.
Yes. Within 30 feet of me, you cannot be surprised. I have to alert you that you're being that something's about to happen, but a surprise round cannot happen on me or anybody in 30 feet of me.
Well, actually, the weapon magically awakens
Yeah.
you and your companion, so it's not
Yeah.
you who has to.
I thought it was the person.
You.
Yeah, no, I read that while I was perusing it earlier. Yeah, it's all companions.
What if I don't consider you companions?
Well, that's
Maybe
a
Cal.
you problem. I
Cal
don't know what to tell you.
Companion. I don't know about anyone else just yet. He's still.
Oh yeah, by the way, Cal reaches into his jacket, holds out his hand. It's like, oh, you're a share of the booty.
The what?
The money.
Need/greed.
Oh, the money. I understand. Greatly appreciated. I could have used this back at town.
What are you doing?
But
No, I mean, we got it in town.
oh, you got it.
Okay.
Understood.
We had some gems that we had found from the last caravan. They didn't seem to be belonging to anyone who was still with us, so.
Well, there was no one still with us when we left.
Exactly.
So while they're looking over the goggles and stuff, I'm gonna pick up the rope and be like, "Does anyone want this rope? Because it's a really good rope, and I'd like to have this rope."
Go right ahead. I already have. We should have some already for each of us.
What does the rope do?
Oh, I've seen something like this before. It's a rope of climbing. I could throw it up in the air and it'll stay, and I can climb right up, and I can climb right back down, and then I can put the rope away if I need to. It's a marvelous thing.
Interesting.
With your daggers, I think you would be best suited with that one. Or with your weapons, the things that you throw.
Well, Axel, we could always roll some bones for the goggles. Oh, sorry, you were talking.
Oh, I'm finished.
No, go ahead. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, no, I was actually finished, literally.
Oh.
I don't see a problem in alternating.
Okay.
Do you need them currently?
Currently? No.
Okay. I shall hold on to them in the bag. I do not need them currently either.
I love you guys. God damn it, dude.
Okay. At this point, Raiden just jumps in, and he's like, "Well, one of you," in like his happiest, smilest things, like, "Well, one of you just put on the goddamn glasses."
Who's getting the scrolls?
Do you need them?
Not as of right now, but eventually I will, yes. They can stay in the bag of holding.
Have a sec. The
That
backpack.
Yeah, I think it's probably a best idea to keep the Revivify away from our other main healer, just in case anything happens.
We have a healer.
Well, Celestia has attuned to the staff of healing, so she is and already saved my life and Cal's. So if anyone I'd call a healer, it would be her. It's not meant as an insult in any way.
We are still walking while we're having this conversation now, right?
Of course, we're not wasting time.
No,
You're
we're
wasting
not.
time.
Okay.
Would the Revivify scroll need a diamond in order to power it, or does that scroll already take care of the cost?
It already takes care of the cost.
Okay. Does Celestia have Revivify as a spell?
not
The
at this current moment.
Okay, so I guess Leo would just say, I guess I'll hold on to this diamond for now since I had it before.
I was to ask, Hassan, the scroll doesn't need a diamond, right?
no, a scroll doesn't need the components. I don't
Okay.
believe so.
Yeah. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Other than that, y'all continue on your way, and you make it. What you would know to just survival check about halfway, the halfway point, and it's been about 5.5 hours. Let's see here. And would y'all like to do anything else? You just still heading there? Anybody keeping watch? They're just chilling.
I would keep.
Did I miss what that 1D1 rule was for?
Huh?
Did I? Oh,
Oh, that was me. I'm just rolling something.
I would
that's a
keep
1 in 100 chance.
They all are, Hassan.
Yeah.
Very
That's
true.
the point.
I would keep watch since I have the weapon of warning anyway, so the weapon should alert me if someone is hostile movement. I can't be surprised. So.
And I think Leo would keep his eyes out as well on the way.
And I would have Boop, my owl. He'd be up chilling and hooting if anything looked suspicious.
Okay, everybody give me perception checks. That are
Okay.
Everybody?
well, those looking. Give me perception checks. Not everybody.
Okay.
Looking at what?
Those looking out.
Oh.
There's so many dice on my screen. I gotta wait till they go away.
Oh, baby.
Okay, thank God.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
With my weapon of warning.
Really ain't getting surprised now.
Y'all seeing through time itself, huh? All right, I see y'all.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
just how
see
Cal
you.
normally sees.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all will travel. You'll notice, a couple creatures of the night. A fox, a couple snow rabbits. Snow hare. The fox killing the hare, and hunting and stuff, things of that sort. And it's still a peaceful night. The winds kind of kick up a bit, but not necessarily to level of blizzard. You kind of instinctively bundle yourselves further, but keeping yourselves on the lookout. Continuing to head another way. Another couple hours pass. Y'all are getting close to East Haven. You see in the distance with that 25 perception roll. Small little torch lights in the distance. Axel, you're getting close.
Are they coming in our direction down the path? Are they off to the side? Like, where are the torch lights?
You take for a moment, and with your goggles of night, you look in the distance, and they're stationary, just in the distance. You would possibly presume it to be the East Haven itself, the town.
I think we are getting close. I see torch lights ahead.
Let's make haste.
Okay. Yeah, y'all make it. You make it to East Haven, uneventful. And from there, go ahead and put y'all in the town. In another bigger city has coming in from the east way. No outer wall to protect it. Just a normal town, buildings, modest, nothing too serious. But as you look, you're on a hill looking down, like almost a slope toward the town. It's a pretty big town. You can see, still it goes on for at least a good couple of miles. It's pretty big city. And as you walk through, finally getting into the town, a couple guards are kind of talk to you and say, motion y'all to come see. Y'all, what makes y'all come? Well, what business you have coming out this late in the hour?
Rest, it may seem. It is very late, and we did not want to rest on the road.
I don't blame you. With all the crazy things going on. Good to see y'all made it safe. If you're looking for a place to sleep, he points to the northeast direction. The White Lady Inn, near the pier, near the port. It's a good place to get bedding.
Leo would.
Yes, of course. If you follow this road to the southeast, and you go around the bend, there's the stables. Can't miss it. We've got a pretty big stables. A lot of nobles like to keep their prize-winning horses there for the horse races.
And if we were trying to get a ship, charter one, would there be a place that we could find that as well?
Of course, this is a port town. You're gonna want to look at East Haven ferry, or talk to the dock master near. You also got the town hall. It's near the port, and he says toward the center of town. Well, not toward the center, but like toward the north center point of town, here, and he says should be able to find out the information you want there. There's still somebody at the port up in case anything comes in throughout the night.
It's much obliged. I think we shall find our way to the inn.
And Leo would kind of stay back a second to ask the guard, what crazy things are you what did you mention? Are we talking about the barbarians we've heard of on the main roads?
Well, there's that. Give me a second. There's been going on missing fishers when they go out into the river. Haven't been coming back.
Is it just fishers, or has the ferry been safe as well? Been targeted as well?
Just fishermen on their small boats. The ferry seems to be fine. Much bigger vessel.
Understood. Thank you. And Leo would go and catch up.
Be safe now.
I'll go bring the
as
horse
well.
and then go to the inn and yeah.
Okay. Uh, so
I-
she's gonna do that. Go to the stables. Anybody else want to go anything besides the white lady, or where is everyone else headed?
I'm gonna stop the rest of us on the road. Right now, we have a few options. We know that there is someone here supposed to be meeting the recently deceased, and we can't go around asking direct information. But we also know that the sea bitch has some knowledge of what she did. Our best bet is to look for that ship. However, it may not be wise to ask around about a suspected smuggling vessel. We could attract unwanted attention. But we find ourselves in a predicament here. We are coming into the town late at night. Not many people seem to be roaming about except for the guards. I would suggest that one or two of us go to the inn to, how do you say, make an alibi for all of us and meet up with Celestia there. And then two of us go question the person at the ferry. Since he did say someone would be awake. And if they're alone, we could get some answers that we could not get during the daytime.
I think it'd be best if I go to the ferry with whomever. I can at least cast a spell if necessary.
Creepy fairies at night sound fun. I'll do that.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think we can create much of an alibi for all of us because no one knows any of us. For if there was a. What was it? Say, for example, an altercation at the inn, there would be no reason for anyone to assume that any of us were there. Our alibi is that we're newcomers who came into town.
Yes, but the guards so far think we're heading to the inn. Are you saying there should be an altercation at the bar?
No, what I'm saying is that if you went to the inn and they went to go check the inn, they'd ask how many people went.
But it seems like this fellow here, and I'll point to Khan, can make people see things that aren't there. You did seem to make a dragon think that his companion was there.
Yes, but that's a very limited thing. It only affects one person at a time.
All we need to do is affect one person to make our alibi solid, maybe the barkeep.
But an alibi for what?
And here he goes again, trying to make a
In
point.
case things go poorly at the ferry.
Or if something goes poorly at the ferry, we could dump their bodies and make them sleep with the ice fishes.
Let me ask,
It-
what is our goal here? We not this to reiterate everything, but are we looking for our meeting first, or are we looking for the boat first?
Well, we find ourselves in a predicament to find the boat first, obviously. The people that we're looking for, I mean, if
I think we could
anyone
all
has
just
ideas.
go to the ferry. I think our skills combined would be more effective regardless.
I agree.
Let's wait for Celestia to come back from the stables.
All right. Celestia, you get to the stables to house your horse. It'll be a silver for the night.
I have my personal gold.
Okay. He says, "All right, ma'am. We'll take good care of her." And brings your horse to the stable. You meet up with the group. Where y'all headed? The ferry?
Yeah.
So we explained the predicament with Celestia. Should we try to create some sort of alibi? Or should we go to the docks? I don't know if we could find any information about the people, unless anyone else has some shadier ideas to try to find these people. We don't know where they were meeting. We don't know what it was about. Well, besides the fact it was about all of you and the weapons we now have.
Well, we had a name, the Arcanist of something.
Well, rather than trying to create an alibi, we could also try to find someone who knows something at the inn.
Will anybody let me talk?
I think Celestia's trying to say something.
Uh,
Well, I mean, we don't have an alibi that needs to be. We don't need an alibi because we're newcomers. Two.
That is exactly what I just said.
Oh.
I said I'm agreeing with you.
I mean, the ferry. You know, we could try and get information out of whoever's there in a certain kind of way, not directly. Or we could just go to the docks and wait until we see the sea bitch. Or we could go to the inn and not and ask questions, just not directly. That's my go on things. But if everybody wants to go to the ferry, yeah, I don't think we should split up or anything like that. I think it's best that we all stay together.
Okay, so votes on splitting our forces between the inn and the port. Say aye. Okay. So I think we shall all go together then.
Yes, I think we've run into a couple of troubles already when we tried to split up.
What troubles?
The one where Cal and Khan almost died.
Facing our mortality.
and you being kept disabled?
Every
Imminent
day.
death at the blade of a ice sword.
Well,
It was quite chilling.
god damn it. So, to the ferry, correct?
Yes.
To the ferry!
To the ferry. After about 30 or so minutes of travel, you make it to this creaky sounding pier. Still functional, no holes, but just as you cross and getting to looks like a ferry ship encased in ice as the surrounding riverbed is frozen, and you see a small little lantern swaying in the wind outside.
Do we see any people around?
No people outside. Just you can hear with your passive perception some voices inside. And on the there is a poster posted outside the door. It says "White watch thy pouch." With a big exclamation point and a line in red under it.
Do I see any because I have thieves' cant. Do I see any like symbols or anything marked on doorways that like that would lead me to believe anything?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that for me?
So I have the rogue skill thieves' cant, which is like sometimes like thieves leave like markings by doorways and stuff to show whether it's like a good place or a bad place or a nice place or a mean place.
No thieves can't anywhere out near the site.
Cool.
I feel like you were the most like optimistic rogue, and like like you were a bard in a past life.
I think he's a bard in this life. He's just
Yeah.
picked the wrong period.
A dose of
Wrong
spring
career.
sunshine.
Yo, man, he's breaking stereotypes everywhere. I dig it.
That's crazy. Even with push to talk, he's hearing echo.
So enter and inside, you see a couple people talking. It's seems a grizzled older gentleman, uh, half orc by the looks of it, um, speaking to like a shorter dwarven individual, and you seem to be having a conversation with a drinks in hand. They look to you. Can I help you? The orc, half orc, looking towards y'all.
Who would like to lead this charismatic charge?
I have
will
notoriously
kind
bad roll.
of. Okay, go ahead. I was gonna push Celestia forward slightly.
Yeah, do we instinctively know who the best talker is?
Well, I mean,
I have a +7 in deception.
I do feel like this is like Celestia's subquest, sort of.
Yeah.
Well, she's also the one with all the information.
No, you
That
can
is so true.
Yeah.
And mind reading
Great,
power.
great point.
So no like.
Otherwise, I'll jump in. I'll say, yeah, we're just looking for a little information. Is there anyone that any reliable people that you know?
Well, I could be of service depending on information you seek. What you trying to find out?
Oh, we're supposed to have a meeting coming up in the city here, but while we are here, we are trying to book passage on a ship. I heard someone mention the Sea Bitch. Does that sound familiar to you?
The sea bitch. No, that's a stupid name for a ship. I would have remembered it.
That is a stupid name for a ship. You're right.
Anything else?
Yes. Are you familiar with the name
what?
Avarice?
Mine's so
Or
that I
a
did
place,
to find out.
Avarice? Avarice of the Arcane Brotherhood?
Avarice. I'm not familiar with that either. I don't know what an avarice. I've heard of the Arcane Brotherhood. They actually have someone of the Arcane Brotherhood here in the town. We're gonna put him to the stake in the morning. They're to be burned for killing a group of adventurers.
Ah, yes. This is why we're here. Do you happen to know where he is?
I would like to make an insight check. Do I believe that he doesn't know any information?
Sure, give me an insight check. I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, what were you trying to ask?
He is
Sorry, I'm not
talking.
trying to jump in on everybody's stuff.
No,
just-
great. Please.
I know
What
if
were
I
you
don't.
saying?
Okay, I don't know nothing. Go ahead.
Is this the spell that I cast to get the information from the other people?
No, it's called.
I'd also like to ask,
detect thoughts.
what do you know who these adventurers were?
Okay.
If this was a recent
Press the
thing
roll.
in this town?
Just roll. Give me a second. Celestia's trying to do something, and she's trying to.
Okay.
She's casting detect thoughts. So what you're gonna do is click the little rolly thing. No, not that. Left. That. See, it's like a little. Yeah, that. And then you cast spell. Okay. So you cast detect thoughts. So now you can, on the surface level, listen in on someone's thoughts. If you want to press deeper, they gotta make a wisdom saving throw, I believe. Would you like to? Whose thoughts are you trying to detect while these questions are being asked?
The guy that I don't know his name. The one that is at the ferry. That I'm not sure if Leo or Khan is talking to him.
The half orc?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're trying to peer deeper into his thoughts.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta make a wisdom saving throw. He resists your effect. Oh wait, no. Wait, you got a +1 to your saves. No, he still ties. You're not able to. He saves with a 16, even with the +1 from the blood vial to your saves. He can't pierce his thoughts. Seems to have many different thoughts on layer, on the surface of the thing. And somebody roll an insight check. Yeah, you can't tell if he's lying or not. His grizzled features, you're like, man, this guy's his chin is so chiseled. It's distracting you.
I put a 3 gold down on the counter, and I say, "Are you sure you haven't heard of any of these things before?"
Okay. Give me persuasion check at advantage. He says, kind of puts his hand on the gold. Why exactly are you looking for the sea bitch?
I'm trying to find somebody that booked passage on it, not exactly of their own volition.
I personally have not seen the sea bitch in some time. The local weather has made transportation difficult. The ice being frozen. Not to mention, there have been weird things happening throughout town. Very weird things. And you kind of give me an insight check. Okay. You let me see. This is the best half orc guy ever. Oh, he
Will he be able to hit anything though?
he yeah, you just notice that he's when you ask about that, he says, yeah, due to lack of transportation and the work, he says not only that, fishermen when they were out have gone missing around town. There have been people have said people are moving around town unseen. Something's moving around the town unseen. Even footprints. And you see the dwarven figure. When you look at him, this dwarf has darker skin than normal. Most dwarves you've seen before. But he kind of looks at him and kind of you notice with passive perception that he kind of like squints towards the half orc, and then the half orc says, "But other than that, no. There might be some others that might know of the vessel you speak of. But everyone, at this an hour is asleep."
All right, I'm going to expend one of my psychic die to try to make a telepathic connection, while at the same time I'm going to say, "Oh, I appreciate it. If you don't know anything, you don't know anything." In this psychic link, I'm going to say, "Feel free to speak freely. I think you're trying to tell me something, and you can't, and you don't feel safe to say it."
For a moment, he kind of like not winces, but like kind of startled, and says, "Yeah, it's a shame. Thanks for the gold, though." Verbally, and in your mind, he says, "I'm being held against my will. The little friend here and his friends are using this place as a stakeout, hideout. They've been doing something in town."
Are you in immediate danger right now? Are these people around us the people holding you captive?
Yes.
And does Raiden see how many people are around?
You see currently this one dwarven-looking fellow and the half-orc. No one else. Give me a perception check. Give me perception. Yeah, you just see this guy and the half-orc.
All right, then. All right, and then I just say thank you again, and then we go. I try to push my friends over towards a table away from the dwarf.
The dwarf speaks up. This establishment is closed. You heard them, man. We have no business going on. Why don't you take leave, huh?
Now I just I'm gonna expend another psychic die to reach out to my friends and let them know that this dwarf is holding them hostage, and that that we're all in trouble, and they're doing something around town.
Yeah, I would
And they,
like to. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, and they can speak back unlimited.
Okay, I figured we could. I would like to take a crack at this if anyone else wouldn't mind.
Give me a second. Celestia, you do have detect thoughts. Would you like to detect the Durgar thoughts? Or excuse me, just gave it away. But the dwarf thoughts?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead, Ax.
I will. Dwarven fellow, hey, I haven't seen many of your kind of here up this far north. I knew a couple that I served with many years ago, and I'll pull out a bottle of whiskey that I just bought. Man, you fellows can pack it down. You care for a sip? Maybe tell me about more about your homeland, and I'm eager to hear the dwarves that I served with. They could tell one hell of a tale, and I have more to go around. My friends here, I mean, they're free to go, but I mean, if you two would like to stay and drink and catch up, it would bring much warmth to my heart to speak to a man of a stature that I once knew.
Alright, big fellow. I don't know if you're deaf or dumb. It's time to go. I'm not gonna
So
ask
do
you
we-
again.
So do we
I
make
will
a move?
I will say in my head, is that key to go? I'm looking for a cue from anyone.
Wait, so how close are we to the water?
This boat that y'all are inside of is frozen around frozen ice. Which is, on a pier. But yeah, it's frozen. Solid.
I will.
This is a very pointless pier.
Huh?
Oh no! I'm making like a self commentary,
I will
looking
take a
at the
very,
ice.
I will take a very big swig as I'm waiting for everyone, and then as I'm going down to putting the bottle down, because I lifted it up, and as I'm going down, I'll drop the bottle and I'm gonna rush him, and I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna grab him and grapple him.
Wait, what's the plan here? Are we killing him?
No, I'm just grabbing him.
Roll for initiative. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Celestia. Celestia shows motion to do something.
I was gonna say that I was gonna cast calm emotion.
Okay. You see the tensioning of the situation. Okay. Go ahead and you cast. Do like I said, you click it and you cast calm emotions. What does the spell say? Let me see. Okay, each humanoid in the sphere you chose, you got everybody to make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the saving throw if it wishes. You can express any. Okay, so basically, She's not targeting. I guess you're targeting everyone in the room. And 20-foot sphere. Okay, everybody make a charisma save. DC 16 because it's not applying her +1 to her thingamabob.
I have advantages on charisma saving throws.
I do not.
I've just rolled like 8 7s today or something.
Yo, dog, I don't know.
You rolled a lot of 7s.
Yo, I'm popping off, bro. I'm fucking popping off, bro.
I mean, that's good.
Okay, so who else we missing?
I was actually gonna do something prior to the raging, but if we're...
Oh, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna throw out suggestion.
Okay. At the same time, I'd say as calm emotions is going off, you can cast suggestion at the same time.
Yeah, I'll expend.
Wait, how do we do saving throws then?
You click. Yeah, you click on the left side of your attributes. You'll click like charisma, and then it'll ask you for an ability check or a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1.
Okay.
Oh man, another 7. What's with these 7s tonight, guys?
Y'all fucking suck. No.
Yeah.
So the people who pass is Madu and Leo, which allows you to, obviously do that suggestion. Go ahead and cast suggestion on who are you doing it on?
The main dwarven guy, and I want to suggest that. Let me just reiterate everything that's kind of going on. I just want to basically that they're being held against the guy is being held against his will. These guys know something about the town, and they're about to go do something.
Well, there's only one dwarf.
Yeah.
But
That
we've heard rumors of like invisible people running around.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have everything correct. I want to suggest to the dwarf that he tells us about what he knows, what he's about to go do, or what he's doing here. And he has to. I'll throw out the. Let's see, cast at second. Well, let's see. I can cast at any level, so it's going to be a 3rd level.
Okay. What's wrong? And what's the spell
It's
DC?
a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Come on, don't fail me. You got me. Okay, so repeat what you said. You wanted to tell me again?
I want to know what he's like. What is he doing? Like, what is his plan here in the city? What is he doing here? Well, why is he so hostile, basically?
Okay. Let me get everybody on the scene. Let's see. Do I have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Go ahead and heal yourself, Cal, because you're full health. So. He says, right. My father sent me here. We have been searching the city invisibly for more Chardelaine. We need more of this ore to finish build the monstrosity that will destroy the 10 towns and take over this land.
Hey, now.
And
no, go ahead.
who is this person you're searching for?
No, not person. It's a thing. Chardelaine.
Chardelaine is a thing. Okay.
I will put it in chat for how it spells. Chardelaine. Chardelaine, excuse me.
Oh wait, no, I was. Oh, okay. You said the only people who got caught by the wisdom save.
What?
No, I rolled a 15. I was immune.
It was DC 16, wasn't it?
DC 6, because she got a +1 for her.
Oh.
It doesn't count.
Okay.
Yeah, so her DC spell saves are 16. But so she calmed y'all emotions essentially, and he did suggestion in that moment, and caught him with his pants down, essentially. And now he's he's just spilling the beans. It's very smart, guys.
And what is this monstrosity that you guys are creating?
Let's see, limited to a sentence or two. Magic influence a creature.
Oh, a
creature,
sentence or two, yeah.
Asking the creature stab it. Okay. Determines when the saving throw pursues the course of action. The session has to continue for the entire duration. What's the duration? 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours.
Oh my god. Okay.
Suggestion's a really good spell.
Holy.
I forgot to mention that.
Holy.
Yeah, 3rd level. Jesus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me just give you the plot. Okay.
Go ahead, tell
That's
us.
Here, let me just copy and no, I'm playing. That's good, dude. You caught me with that one. So repeat the question. Woo.
I want to know everything about what he's doing here. Like, every detail is basically really what I wanted to know. Every single detail of why he's here in the town and why it's so hostile.
He says, I'm here with others, Kalaska, Ossel, and Zolbar. We've been using this fairy's cabin as a lair to search for Chardalin. We use invisibility and move throughout the town. He says, we have an outpost near Calvin's Cairn and Sunblight. It's a hidden fortress in the mountains. And he pulls out a map. It says plot point here.
Leo,
It's written. Give me a history check when you look at it. It's not written in common.
Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Let me grab my character sheet. History check.
In character, I'm gonna lean over. Can you also ask him if there are anyone else here, if they are supposed to be checking for invisibility?
Sorry, say that again. Casting, checking for what? No.
Okay. He said that they're walking around invisible. Is there anyone else inside of here right
Yes,
now?
yes. Yeah.
I'm just
Is
gonna go
there-
stand in the doorway.
So Leo would look to him. Okay, first off, what would my history check give me?
You realize this map is written in Dwarvish. Do you read Dwarvish? Or does anyone here know, or understand Dwarvish?
I think I do.
Nope.
How do you check?
Go to your sheet, and it should be... Is it features?
She has
No,
common
it
Elvish.
should be right up front.
Okay, you don't have that. So, meanwhile, looking at that, he also says, my father, Zandork, the fortress has a forge powered by a still beating heart of a red dragon. In this forge, he is crafting a dragon made of pure Chardalin, which he will destroy 10 towns. The dragon is close to being finished. And my brother, Nildar, is the one who commands the outpost to the northeast side of Calvin's Cairn. He points to the map.
And just on a side thing, I want to know how far this suggestion goes from the DM. Like, how much can I ask of him at this point?
Oh, it's in the spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically says, you give me 2 sentences and I failed to save in 8 hours of you just getting whatever the fuck you want out of me.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine is knowing exactly of everything he's doing here, including all, like, that would include, he would have to tell me, like, literally everything that's going on in this town, and of his operation. So I think that would satisfy what Axel was asking for, if there's anybody else in this tavern. So, like,
He would basically...
unless that's a big reach. Like, I want to know his whole operation.
Yeah, he basically...
Hey, can I I don't want to like needlessly rules lawyer, but it says the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do.
Yeah. So what was it asked to
Yeah,
do
so-
exactly?
Well,
So I would just
the
think
first
real
thing
hard
I
about
asked,
what
it's 2
to-
sentences.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you get 2 awesome sentences, I think.
And the one is to tell me his complete operations.
Yeah, like maybe
Okay.
hand him some, and we can talk telepathically. So maybe hand him some paper and have him write out detailed details, all the details of his organization, and he'll do it for 8 hours, I guess.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, that'll be. I think I'll hand him the pay. I guess that's retconning, right?
No,
But
I
as
mean
he gives me the map,
that's how y'all go about doing
I
the
give him the.
information.
Yeah, we'll just say that next time you have to define the sentence when you cast the spell.
Yeah, he
Right.
just, I mean, his character would probably know how the spell works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Next time.
Yeah, my bad.
Do that out of stream.
Okay. Yeah, so I would hand him the paper and be like, I want detail to me your entire operation.
Okay, as listed, I'll just copy and paste this stuff. But yeah,
Here is the Wizards of the Coast module. It's called Rime of the Frostmaiden.
This is her abilities. This is what I have.
these are my stats. Here, I have everything. This is my father's stats.
In the time that they've been talking, I mean, I was planning to like basically grab him. That's pinging. Can I? I can't move. No. How can I?
Make sure you have at the top left basic controls and select tokens, and then you should be able to move around. I believe.
Not time. The game had to be unpaused.
Okay, try to go again.
Yeah, I was just wanting to move behind him because I was planning on grabbing him, but now all of this is working, so I'm just behind him now.
You see the half orc. Oh, thank God. I don't know what y'all did. These fuckers have been keeping me here. As the guy I work for just gave up because the speaker said we can't ferry people anymore to the north or to the south because of the frozen lakes. How long is he gonna stay like this?
We have quite a few hours, and I want to use it quite well with him. And I would telepathically speak. I am thinking of one crafty sentence to tell him. Would he, and it would go like this. Would you take us to your operations within this town, bring us in as a sort of acquaintance, and then take us to your operation at the secret out. Oh, well, this secret outpost would be a little far, but take us to your operations within here, and then go drown yourself in the river.
You would know you can't make him cause harm to himself.
Hassan, you're muted.
Ends the spell. Okay, asking the I read that wrong. Okay.
Yeah, you already asked your sentence. Also, the second part is that you can't ask them to do anything harmful to themselves.
Yeah, I just reread. I read that wrong.
Okay, so with that, he divulges all the information, and I believe this spell would end after he gives you all the information, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, in one or two sentences. Oh yeah, that's just fine then.
Okay. With that, he kind of shakes his head. What just happened? He
I grab him.
Okay, roll. Give with advantage.
I grab.
I grab.
And then I started blasting.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
I was about to do it, then everybody, Celestia, then this, and so like Axel's just kind of been waiting there, like over him, like.
Can I grab him now?
No, I mean, it finally reached Axel's turn in the initiative, so his tactic took effect now.
I don't know. I get advantage on initiative now. Okay, sorry, we've sidetracked. You said I get advantage. Am I surprising him or something?
Yeah, advantage on grapple check. So I mean, you're not raging currently, so you just have advantage unless you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna rage if I don't have to, so I'm just gonna do 2 athletic checks. I'm probably gonna need it. All of these low rolls tonight.
Fucking do. Why is it never? I swear. No, actors.
Since I was already at the table looking at the map.
There we go. What the fuck?
What is with these rolls? I thought that was a 19 on my first roll.
Oh, sorry. That's a
Oh.
+3. Oh wow, it doesn't matter. Yay me! Oh no, it's disadvantage. Fuck.
Oh, it's disadvantage? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I mean you caught me with my pants down.
Oh, man.
God, I always do that to myself. I'm too nice. All right, so you got him in the what is it? Willie Nelson.
I'm just gonna hold him there, somewhat choking him.
Okay, his speed is 0. Roll initiative, everyone. Yeah, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, so the weapon of warning states that I have advantage on all initiative rolls.
Correct.
Okay, making sure.
God damn it!
Wait.
I clicked you by accident.
19.11 is what I have.
Yeah. I'll edit.
Okay, did I roll?
I got it.
God. Okay. That's stupid. I'm sorry, Axel. You had something else, and it was
17.15.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah, you can just write
Okay.
it manually.
Okay.
Wait, is that a commoner there, or is that
No, that's a barkeep guy.
Gotcha. Cool.
Would that detail of his whole operation also tell us if there's anybody else in this bar?
Yes. Basically, there's no one else in the bar.
All right.
But he just says
Alright, cool.
that the others would come back eventually.
Okay. And is his operation downstairs? His lair?
Yes.
Okay.
They're just using it as basically using it as a hidey hole, essentially.
Yeah. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we don't have to change the music of this. Top of the round is Raiden.
So, I mean, the intent of the group seems, pretty violent?
I mean, we're not metagaming. Go ahead. Do what you think your character would do in this moment.
Yeah.
I mean, but can I, I don't know. Yeah,
I'm not.
mean,
If you want to judge how I'm holding him, I'm not trying to kill him, but I'm holding him. Like I have him in a chokehold, but I'm not like trying to kill him. If you get where I'm saying.
If you were to eviscerate it, you should do it non-violently. Non-lethal evisceration.
Just shank him non-lethally.
Exactly.
So let me ask this: if I use like booming blade and I choose to do it non-lethal, could I do all non-lethal damage, or would the spell still be lethal damage?
I'd like to think spells always. Man, that's a.
Well, by rules as written, it's can be, but I personally disagree with those rules.
Yeah, I feel like spells are kind of the whole point.
Yeah, no worries. Too much stuff going on. I'm gonna throw stuff at him.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to non-lethally cook him in this fireball.
15 to hit.
Hits.
Would he
And
have
then
advantage because I'm holding him?
Or you
Yeah,
hit
flanking.
anyways.
And sneak
Sorry.
attack.
So 20 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
And then same thing.
Oh yeah, right. You get another. Right. Yep. Oh. Yeah.
I don't know why that rolled at advantage, but they were both good.
I mean, they're
Oh my
flanking, so it's Gucci. Well, he's bloodied.
Wait, do you get an extra attack yet?
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, no. You don't.
No, I'm a rogue. No extra attack.
Whoopsies.
Oh, okay. So give the health back. Okay.
No. That was the bonus attack.
Yeah. Okay. I was just making sure. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and otherwise, I know I don't have any actions, but I just want to like, just keep an eye out to see if anyone's coming or, anything like that.
Okay. Next is Celestia. Dad, you always got high initiative, baby. When are you not like first? Wait, did I just do a new round? No, I did next turn. What the hell?
Yeah. You're supposed to do next turn.
Okay.
Celestia is going to walk out and go stand by the door, and as walking out, saying, "Why the hell does Axe always have to start a fucking fight?" And that's gonna be that.
Okay. Okay, she's walking out. Next is Leo.
You heard that I was.
Can I hit
Stand outside to make sure nobody comes in.
non-lethally with my if I do it like unarmed or with my sword?
Yeah. Yeah, with a sword. Yeah,
What was
a
that?
weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just
All
beating
right,
him with
well,
the blunt
since
side.
Yeah,
Pommel.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, just making sure with the okay. Yeah, I'm gonna swipe twice with the pommel of the blade. Hit twice with the pommel of the blade. Just knock him in the face.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second. I guess that. Do I get advantage?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Axel's holding him. You're flanking him is the reason why you get
Oh,
advantage.
that was almost a fucking nat 20.
You know,
14.
you somehow hit with a 14, just hitting it. Like, your sword is like, you really need to try harder. You're barely cutting it.
Tell me about it. And he'll go for the second. Oof. I gotta stop using it.
Is it the? Hang on, I haven't seen the roll. Is it as bad as the Eldritch Blast?
It literally
It
the sword,
is.
There was a nat 1 in there.
the sword's like, he's not even moving.
Eldritch swipe.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn?
I guess that's my turn.
Big oof. Okay, it's Axel. You got him in a grapple. You know, like, fucking suplex him into the ground or seismic toss like Pokemon.
I'm actually just gonna lift him up and then put him face first, like slam him down through the table.
Okay, so like a what you call it? Improvised attack, or whatever.
Improvised weapon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm using the.
Table. Or his face.
His
Your choice.
face
I
against the
mean, whatever you guys want to say. I mean,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
it just says Tavern Brawler Strike. I'm gonna guess. Your unarmed strike? No, that's not it. You may just do it as unarmed because it's a D4.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay. I am not raging, so that is just gonna be a normal roll.
Make sure
Well,
you roll to hit first. You know.
Yeah. Hang on. This is not. But I am flanking, so I do have advantage.
Good tavern music. While like smashing this guy's face into the table.
Why is
Get your ass beat to the soundtrack.
Yeah. Stomp a motherfucker out. It's all peaceful.
Keep going, bards.
Yeah.
Hang on. This thing isn't working
mad.
correctly. I'm sorry, guys.
You're mad.
Yes.
Oh my god, stop pulling up that big.
One, because we're not supposed to fucking argue on stream. And that's all we have been doing.
Stop it!
Two, we specifically had a
Okay.
meeting about Axel just
Now.
going in and starting fucking fights. That's why I specifically
Well, let
said
me
before he
roll.
jumped behind a fucking dude.
No,
I
okay,
was
it's not
doing
letting me
combat
roll.
motion.
Give me a second, let me refresh, because I didn't even see your second attack.
This is fucking
Maybe it's-
ridiculous. it's
sorry.
always a
I know, my
fucking
internet.
fight. We could have just rested and then I don't fucking know, did something else, but it's always a fight, always.
It's
And
loading.
everybody is talking
How's
over
everyone's
each
day?
It's going well. How was your day?
other.
I'm
Do
so
we
great.
have meetings
We're
about
about to
this
beat a
shit?
guy. We're about to beat a guy near to death and then throw him in a sack.
I mean, I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to knock him out. And
Oh, we could like weekend at Bernie's him.
what?
We can just put him in the haversack. Tie him up, throw him in the haversack.
There's not air in there.
Yeah, there's no air in there. That'd kill him.
Wait, isn't
I
that
think
like
there's air enough for a few hours. Hold on, I'll look.
it has to be like the same as the sack of holding or whatever. It's like 10 minutes or whatever, right?
Why is this? Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
mean, a
guys.
haversack is bigger.
Can someone roll for
10
me?
minutes.
Can someone roll for me? My internet's having.
What would
do you
like?
need?
I just need to do an unarmed strike it with advantage. My internet's. It's not wanting to load.
No.
It's giving
Oh,
me problems.
well, they
I
both
did
did the
damage, my
exact
bad.
same damage. No, they both did the exact same damage, and they did basically the same roll.
Do I hit?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does he hit? Would you have hit twice?
No, it's just with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Trill, can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, he's still conscious. He has extra attack.
Okay. I mean, I'll just kind of get over him and I guess hit him with the spear, like non-lethal. I'll just kind of like smack him with it.
Okay, you boink him. All right, roll the boink
Roll the boink.
or bonk. You boop him. You boop him over the head.
We already had a roll to boink session.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I am so done.
You hit him.
Is
that with
advantage?
Go ahead, Trill.
You roll advantage.
That's with advantage. It's
Oh
a
yeah, I
16.
see it. You hit him and he's still. Oh no, he's unconscious. Why is he so?
As it to say.
He's
Oh.
unconscious. Yep. He goes limp in your hands.
I'm gonna look at Leo and Cal, and then back to Ryden. I think I think I need to go have a conversation. If you three would like to try to figure out what we're about to do next, but I feel like I need to apologize for something, and I will go to walk out.
Okay. Cal's gonna rummage through his pockets.
And I'm gonna start tying him up with my regular rope.
Oh wait, hold
Also?
on, hold on. We have the shackles.
Ooh.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Shackle.
The shackles.
We
are
can weekend at Bernie's him.
Oh my god!
I never in my whole life thought I'd be so excited to say the word shackles. But shackles.
We should shackle his feet together, have him in a seat.
Oh no!
What do those shackles do again? I'm gonna read. I'm
shackles
gonna
do
a
reread
lot.
that one.
They do a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of like the necklaces you guys got.
I will.
He can
I
also-
will
he has
use all
enough
the
air for-
shackles as I walk out.
Hold on, one at a time. Okay, so what do the shackles do? If you want to read it out or paste it
Shackles
out.
of compliance, so he completely complies with us.
Hold on.
I'll grab the actual item and figure it out. One sec.
And I figured out that the bag he can live in for 10 minutes before he starts to suffocate.
Okay. So
Also, by the way, this is going on our list of things we've broken in an inn. Old man.
I broke the table. I put him through a table.
well, with that fast, Axel, you walk out, and Celestia, are you still outside, or you walked a good bit, or?
Well, we already had table on the list.
Where are you at, Celestia?
I'm stealthily walking around.
You're stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, roll stealth. Okay, roll stealth. She's stealthily walking around.
Yeah, wait.
You go to attributes, inventory, attributes, and then roll stealth.
We're probably gonna roll shitty.
Let's hope you roll shitty. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the shackles, they do creature wearing shackles in compliance become more susceptible to intimidation. Any creature attempting to intimidate or demoralize the target wearing shackles in compliance gains a +4 bonus on intimidate. In addition, the holder of the manacles keys can cast command DC 25 will on the wearer of the shackles 3 times per day.
Jesus Christ, why did we start there?
Yeah.
You know, I give you the tools.
Why wasn't the command
know-
get in the shackles?
Hey, wear these.
I just remembered that I had them.
You know, I give you the
No,
tools
great,
if you don't
it's
use them.
perfect. You saved the day.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. We needed to break something in this anyways. 10 ins, 10 things.
Okay. With that, so you have a 16 stealth. Okay. What are you doing when you What are you doing, Celestia? While looking about or stealthing?
Just listening to make sure nobody else is listening.
Oh, okay. Give me another perception check just to kind of while you're looking about. Okay. Yep. You just see through time. Yeah, you're keeping a good eye out with your dark vision. You see, various guards walking, just off the pier. No one has taken any notice to your scuffle that you believe. You feel pretty safe at the moment. You do see Axel come out, and let's see, your passive perception, Axel, is where's passive perception on this thing? Feels bad.
I have no idea.
I think it's 8 plus your proficiency, which is 5 plus 8 plus 5 is 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you don't see Celestia at the moment when you walk out.
Can I see any tracks on the snow?
Give me a survival check. Okay. You do see some footprints that seem to be smaller and slender, like so you assume it to be Celestia. And as you follow them, well, you think you're about 30 feet away, or you're on top of a roof. What are you? Not a roof. On top of the boat, or where are you? Behind a crate?
No, just user lacks permission to update.
It's an error or something.
Nope, she just walks around.
She walks what?
She just walks around.
Okay. All right. So you do finally find her, kind of almost patrolling the area.
I'll put my hand on her shoulder from behind.
I cast
Fireball.
Really? Okay.
What?
At disadvantage because it's 5 feet. She casts.
I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's enemy or what.
That's true. She.
Oh, firebolt.
Yeah, that fireball. You gonna blow yourself up? Boom.
Okay, so I click this.
Yeah. Click it and then disadvantage. Okay.
Of course, I'm not gonna hit anything.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, with his ridiculous AC, you miss. He kind of hits the shield, and yeah, she firebolts you. What do you do? It looked like you kind of startled her, though. I'll say that. You kind of startled her when she discharged a firebolt towards you.
Is that how you're going to greet me?
Oh,
It's you.
yes.
Hey, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over this music.
Oh, Lord.
Let me turn this down just a second. And she's like super quiet, so I can't hear her, so I'm gonna turn her up. Sorry, guys.
In the meantime, I just want to start chatting up the barkeep and stuff.
Oh, I think their scene's still going real fast.
No, I just meant like I was just trying to fill the void here.
Okay, I got you. I feel you.
I don't want to actually talk. I'm just giving exposition or whatever it is.
Is that how you're going to greet me?
Well, never walk behind somebody that is scouting an area because you always want to start fights.
I don't know where that comment came from in the bar. I wasn't trying to start a fight, only to subdue him before he could try to escape. I don't typically want fights.
Maybe it's because this. Oh, wait,
No, it's picking up that. You go ahead and talk.
can you
Can you hear me better?
Mhm.
Okay, maybe it's because my mic was low.
Let's see. Okay.
Well, you can't always assume that somebody's going to try and escape. I get it, he was a bad guy, but you just can't always assume stuff. There's people that have special abilities, spellcasters, that can calm things instead of always, you know, making the person think not to run away or something. We can do stuff like that.
I understand that, and I agree. All of you have some sort of ability, it seems. I do not possess those kinds of abilities. And so I must rely on what I can do.
Yeah, it's just worry about RP.
Well, I'm sorry. I was just very upset because
I tried to calm emotions and it just
turned into a fight anyway.
You were the one that wanted to come here to seek answers for this girl that you saw.
Yes, I did, but not fight innocent people.
But he's not innocent. You just said that.
He might not be working for them.
No, but he's working against the people in this area.
I came here to find the girls. Everybody else, kind of careless about. They don't deserve what they're going through. What they're going.
That was weird.
We can't just let it go. Especially if we find something out like this, what that man just told us. What is it you're after, besides this girl?
I don't know. I've done told you before that I've lost majority of my memory. Slowly trying to get it back.
I'm gonna pee a lot.
I understand your discomfort with wanting or always starting a fight, and I apologize if that's what it seems that I was doing. But I personally cannot stand by and watch people tear apart others' lives for their own gain.
Yeah, understandable.
I don't know if we can help you regain your memory, or if there is some way to do such a thing. But at least in the meantime, we can try to do better than our predecessors. People all over this town and region have just let all of this go by without trying to change anything. We could be better than them.
All I know is them girls that were the elves, they look very familiar. That's all I really remember. And I know that I have to save them.
Then unfortunately, we're going to have to get information where we can.
Sometimes it could be torture. Not always killing.
Sometimes torture is worse than death.
What?
No, laughing.
Why?
It's just, yeah, we don't kill them. We'll fucking pull their fucking fingernails off.
Yo, let me add
okay.
him.
That's okay. No, I just love the. Go ahead.
Well,
No.
torture is better than killing all
No,
the
no,
time.
no. Dude, continue.
I don't know if she's trying to talk or to you or us.
No, I was talking to him. No, I just feel that sometimes torture can. I don't know. It's better than killing. I don't like all that on my conscience.
But torture. That's not
Yeah.
always a way to get reliable information. People will say anything to get out of the position they're in.
Not when you could read minds like me. But I understand where you're coming from.
Some of my
I do not
favorites
want to
are like
torture
mine.
people.
Hmm?
And I do not want to see people get tortured.
The fan.
But I understand that if we were to get more information, maybe that may play a part. But I don't think it has to play a part.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yeah, totally. I understand. I shouldn't have said what I said. I was upset at the moment.
Upset about what? We came here because this is something all of us wanted.
I don't know. Bipolar, man.
In real and in game.
Axel will just kind of walk away and pull out another bottle because the other one got smashed and just start to drink as he walks back towards the tavern. It's best that you come in. We don't know who's going to be arriving, and it's best we catch them inside, not out.
Sure, as long as I can have some of that stuff you're drinking.
If you walk next to me, I'll pass it to you as I continue to drink.
Cool.
We share a drink.
Our first true relation moment.
Yeah, you share it through each other's mouth. Anyway, so.
So, back at the inn.
Yeah, Leo would want to carry this guy downstairs to his like lair
Okay.
and go figure out what the heck he was talking about down there.
So Cal's gonna follow Leo and kind of just be like, "So, what's your story?"
Leo,
Like he's not even helping carry the body. It's just like, "What's up?"
Leo would look over and be like, "This is not another one of those ploys that you pulled off at the first bar, was it?"
No. There's no one here to fool.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're understanding of each other.
What happened at the first part, dude?
So, what is your story?
Yeah.
The first bar?
I came from I would say interesting past of family needing shelter or provisions, me not being any help to that situation and being marched off to one of our, back in my lands, there's groups that exist that take on orphan children, sort of like mercenaries in a way, but holding together by creed.
So, like an orphanage.
They teach a little bit more involved than just a strict orphanage. We don't take on the normal provisions of an orphanage. We're taught to fight, defend, and grow up within this creed, and then become, in a way, a part of this organization, I would say.
Oh, so like a warphanage.
What is jam?
Yeah, a
Game
orphanage,
master.
exactly. And
Oof, rough.
growing
So
up
we
in
have
that,
three game masters.
it wasn't so bad.
So they can help me out with things.
we
They
were
don't
we were taught
actually.
to survive, and we were given the opportunity to build ourselves into I guess men. And knowing that I've come from a place that has taught me well, that I've no bad things to say about them. They taught me to take on contracts for specific things that need to be done around taverns. I never stayed in one place at any given time for too long. But I always had that, I would say, that fortress, I would say, is probably more accommodating of what they were staying in. And you know, we were just taught to live by this specific creed and um, do the things necessary to kind of keep the peace in our own way.
Wait, so you said become men. Were there only men there? No women or females?
Uh,
Your entire life?
oh no, there was opportunities, if you understand what I'm speaking of, but to keep our attention in the right sense and not too distracted at any given time, we were uh, more or less separated, unless there was festivities about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Could I interest you in a reading? As he pulls out his cards.
This doesn't have any spell capabilities, does it?
Not that I know of. These cards sadly
Let's
don't respond to my calling like the others do.
then let's do it. Let's get this guy into where his operation was first.
Mm. Oh yes, don't carry on, carry on. I'll pull the cards. Right here. Yes, yes, you're doing a jolly good job.
I'm sure you can move the guy. So.
Would we have known? Yeah, would we have known which room he was in?
Would he have told us?
In detail like that, I mean, you did ask for great detail. I mean, yeah.
We asked for specifically for his operation.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would take minutes to tell us about his toilet.
No, yeah, you're right. No, like, he just said they've been staying down here, so, you know. But, no, not specifically. You can just go through and... Why is this locked? What the fuck is that?
I don't know, that bath like
What
looks
the
like a bathroom or something.
Like,
Okay.
oh, the door.
There
Okay,
you go.
you locked it for some reason.
So we got one.
I have
Actually,
tools.
I'm going to shuffle the deck real quick.
I'm just gonna push him into this first room. I don't know if this is the right room, but I'm gonna put him in this room. Onto that bed, on the shackles.
Okay. And then I'm going to pull up my PDF first this time, so I am not like a fish out of water.
Okay. You have him. He's barely conscious, just with the shackles, and he's kind of weakly fighting, kind of with the shackles on, but attentive towards you.
Oh, he's awake now?
Yeah, I'd say he's just starting to rise.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna intimidate him and say, which room were you in? I'm gonna roll that advantage or with that +4. Do I have an advantage because he's like bound?
You have advantage because of the shackles.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And another +4 for guidance.
I don't know if I need it right now.
D4, not 4, plus
intimidated.
D4.
Plus, so
Oh,
that's
jeez.
I didn't add a +4 already. That's just
they're
my
intimidating the
natural
guy.
intimidation,
They're
so it's like 24
intimidating.
right now.
So yeah, so he gave you guidance. So roll d4. So it's a 24, and then roll d4.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Just for record keeping, I want to have my owl up above, just checking for people walking in.
Give me a perception check with your owl. So you give the you intimidate him. Yeah. What do you say to intimidate him?
I'm gonna like literally just like as I see him kind of wake up, I'm gonna take him by his shirt and kind of bust him against the wall a little bit so his head hits back, and I'm just gonna just straight up say, "Tell me where your lair is."
You're in it. We would use this whole bottom floor.
Where was your room specifically?
He kind of gestures. The last room down the hall. The biggest one, of course.
And then Leo's gonna pull him up and like throw him against the like towards the hallway and like, you first.
Okay. Go ahead. He gestures toward this one.
Okay. And Leo's gonna be like, open the door.
Yeah, maybe.
Door's open. This should be.
Now, is there anything I need to worry about in here? Any traps?
No traps. Just when my brothers get back, or my people get back.
Don't worry. We have an answer for that. And then I'll walk into this room with. I'll place him on the smaller bed.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and ask him straight up, like, what do you have in here of worth that I need to know about?
Okay. So he has on him when you what am I looking for? He has on him a dagger.
That's it?
It seems to be coated in some kind of liquid. When you look into the sheath and unsheath it, it's like coated in this purple ichor.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe that and put it in my pouch.
Okay. Easy
So
enough.
disarm. Is there? And I would ask him, is there anything else in these rooms that I need to be aware of either? Before I start getting more rough with you.
No, of course not. I stayed here to make sure things didn't go awry with the punk upstairs.
Now I see this blade has something on it. Should I test it on you and make sure you're not lying?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna go ahead and cast command.
Okay, with the shot. Okay. All right. I gotta make a wisdom save, or is it? I think automatic. I forget how.
I mean, it's 25 DC.
Yeah. Wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a 25 wisdom save.
You never know.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and try.
Mathematically can't do it. I don't have any pluses. Come on. There's no way. I can't math. Did it not do it? What happened? Roll. It's not doing. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, there you go.
No, he fails miserably.
Of course. I'm gonna ask him, from all the information that you've told us so far, I need you to tell me every single thing about what's going on here, when the patrols are back, when you guys typically meet, what we're up against.
Okie dokie. So
I want names. I want stat sheets. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Just well, besides the outpost near Calvin's Cairn and the Sunblight, the fortress hidden in the mountains, that's the hidden one near it's called Sunblight. He says we generally go out into the city during these time of hours when there's less people that could run into us. We have the ability to go into the night. My father was instructed by our God to. It was our divine right to rise up from the Underdark and take over the surface, starting with Icewind Dale.
And about these, when do typically people come back? When do I have to worry about the rest of you?
When it's just closer to the time that the town usually rises and wakes, goes about their daily business.
Okay. And
Should
would
be
it
a couple hours from now.
would it be conspicuous of you not being here?
They would know something was.
Would it raise
up.
it? Okay. Would they come searching for you up down here first, if you were not upstairs?
This is where we would. They would assume I would either be downstairs or something has happened to me, especially if that the patron above is gone. But you do not see him with y'all. You didn't bring him down with y'all.
Oh, the orc? Was
Yeah,
it
the
the orc?
half-orc? Yep.
Yeah, the half orc. Okay. Am I still mind linked with everybody?
Well, me and Celestia are walking back on the dock, so if he passes, I'm guessing we would notice.
Yeah, mine lasts for like hours, so you should be. I think you should be good.
Yeah, I was thinking about the one that Raiden cast. So I'm thinking, I'm sure there's a distance, right? Or is it infinite?
I'm pretty sure it's like a mile. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Yeah, I want to just make sure I'm doing this by the books. Yeah.
Well. Anything else?
I look back at Cal. Yeah, I look back at Cal. You want to go ahead and do that that pull now?
Oh, yes, and you just see Cal just like holding 3 cards in his hands, like I already did. What's it called? We got the barbarian upside down, the dragon right side up, and the fighter right side up. And what's it called? That tends to mean. Okay, so barbarian upside down means, or can mean, exhaustion. Your animal instincts and rage may be detrimental to you and your goals. Be careful not to push yourself too hard. You may end up exhausting your energy in deeper water than you thought. The dragon means abundance. Fertility and abundance. Take stock of the bounty that surrounds you and be grateful for what you have. For genuine appreciation will bring good things into your life. And finally, the fighter is. I had it here. Where'd it go? Okay, commander. The fighter is a natural leader and protector. You are unafraid of conflict, and your life experience grows because of it. You seek fairness and peace, although it is often turmoil in your path. So I would interpret that to mean and portray that as you seem to have a heavy burden on your shoulders. If you can overcome it, you will find great abundance in your life, and you will improve yourself for it.
Maybe one day I'll be able to cast Eldritch Blast.
Maybe one day. So much abundance.
I would say I'm probably so it's gonna be one per day. I guess I can tell him to do things. I'm gonna cast another command spell and just tell him to go sleep.
Right. He writes himself in the bed and. Or, he says right. He writes himself in the bed and lays down.
And then I would speak up on the mind link saying, we have a few hours until their patrols are back. They usually go out during these times. There's nothing really of interest in this place in terms of any specifics, like loot they have. This is just a kind of hidey hole. But they should be coming back. If they don't find him downstairs here, we most likely will have to fight. And since they already know something, I mean, since he already knows what's up, we would have to wipe his mind in order for us to even get scot-free. Um, if the patron upstairs is not there, they will also know something's up.
I suggest that we rest shortly and prepare to receive our guests.
Agreed.
And then I'm gonna talk to the barkeep there and tell him to that if anyone walks in that we're looking for, to just like say like howdy y'all or something something distinct to let us know.
He says, really loud. I mean, y'all are downstairs. Won't that be odd? And
What?
Also, maybe drop a bottle on the floor by accident.
I can manage that at least. And sometimes they do just come in invisible. You know that, right?
Well, do what you can, but don't put yourself in danger.
What was you saying, Nathan?
Are Celestia and I back at this moment, or are we still drinking?
Oh yeah, y'all been back. Not been back. Y'all come back and you while Raiden was talking to the barkeep, I guess he would have let y'all know to head downstairs.
I could stay here, and look to be drinking. I mean, I'm already doing it right now, but at least one pair of eyes upstairs.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay. Is that what you want to do? Also, this place, though the map looks like a tavern or whatever, is not necessarily a tavern. It is an actual like ferry that is frozen in ice.
Yes, but
I probably misrepresented, possibly.
Well, I say this hallway is a perfect opportunity to ambush them if that's what we're trying to do.
Harbor Master, would it be strange if I was sitting with you? You could say I was an old friend and we were discussing things. Is there a way for one of us to stay up here and not look suspicious?
I was staying up here with you too.
I can cast invisibility on somebody. Sorry.
I mean, though I wish I was the harbor master, I am not. I simply work for this establishment that would have been a ferry for those who need supplies or to travel along the river. But being that it is frozen for some time now, the owner doesn't even come here anymore. He spends most of his time in the tavern to the north east called the Wet Trout. Tavern to the northeast, the Wet Trout.
So there's no way for two of us to stay up here and not look suspicious.
Exactly. It's literally been just me with them keeping me here in case the owner comes back. His name's Scython. He's the owner and operator. I'm sorry?
When me and Celestia were outside, was there anything like around the docks, around the building, like maybe like I don't know, like a fishing area or like boxes?
Yeah, outside when you saw, I mean, this is the only ship that was stationed near this part of one of the piers. They had a couple like crates about 5 feet tall by 5 foot wide, and some nets and ropes along the side to hoist into anchor different boats that possibly could have been pulled in. But other than that, it wasn't much to hide behind per se.
So there's a boat right next to this.
No, this is the only boat. Excuse me if I didn't make sense. This is the only boat on this.
This is a boat.
Yes. Like I said, I used this map, but yes, this is a boat that currently, for representation, this inside is downstairs of the boat, and upstairs is the other map.
So, does the boat have a mast with a crow's nest?
Yes.
Celestia, I think they call it a lookout. We could sit in the crow's nest for some of the night, at least. And maybe once, because Raiden's the only one up here, maybe once you three get some rest, we could change out.
Yeah, I agree.
We can at least see them coming in from the top of the boat, and if something happens, well, I mean, we don't have to start a fight. I'll kind of look towards Celestia. But we could raise an alarm.
I also have an owl that's just flying around keeping watch.
Good, then
Right
you
if
should
we
be
had
able to.
to.
So we'll have eyes up top, as well as you that can keep an eye out. And you three can be down below.
Okay, so that's the plan. You're gonna have do that.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide in the guy's room and cast invisibility when I get the signal.
Okay, so you're hanging out with Leo, Cal, and the guy that's asleep, Sunblight?
Yeah.
Dorth? Okay. We have Axel and Celesta is near the mast, or the pearl's nest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me find El Gubo, what I want to do. Leo, in your mind, you hear the familiar voice. You fucking suck. I think that big ass blade you've been carrying around, I can make use of that to help you, because you need it.
Obviously. Something's going wrong.
Yeah, something's you. I'm a tool, and you're not doing well with it. There's something.
What's your plan?
I can teach you something. We're gonna need a room to ourselves.
Leo looking up. He excuses himself, needing a place to go kind of meditate if he's going to take a break. He gives the excuse that it's better off that we flank these guys in some way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, you're gonna need to place the blade in front of you and concentrate. Open yourself to me.
Leo places the blade before him, kind of kneeling down in front of it, like just like on his knees, and starts to focus on the blade, on his patron.
Good.
Just kind of opens himself up.
Good. So, during this time, you open your eyes, and you do see. Give me a second. I want to do this for ambiance. I want to. Here we go. Oh well. You see the surrounding light near you begin to flicker and darken a bit. You, for a moment, when you sink into your consciousness, you just hear in the back of your mind, good, consume. As your consciousness sinks into the darkness, and you hear chanting of both your voice and its voice in abyssal, much guttural noises, and the rest of y'all, go ahead and give me a perception check. Everyone else.
Include me and Axel.
No, y'all two, just Cal and Raiden.
Okay.
Okay, Raiden. 22. Excellent. You're both here. Do either one of y'all know Abyssal?
No, I do not.
Cal does.
Cal, you understand what is being said. It's a contortment of different variations of the words consume, take, greed, avarice, and basically over and over as both you hear Leo's voice and another's you don't recognize saying these things in Abyssal. You open your eyes, Leo, as you see the shadows almost consume almost all the light around you. And you see around the blade, you have this blade sticking out of the ground, this giant greatsword, begin to almost vibrate a little bit, kind of almost shaking in fear. As you begin to feel like this motion of almost like beginning to throw up, and your eyes begin to leak black. You touch your eyes, you touch the liquid coming from your mouth. It's black, thickness of blood. The walls around you begin to also leak this weird liquid. And the vibration of the sword gets louder, almost giving it to a slight ring. It's almost like the blade is crying. As you see in the corner, the same ripple effect as you normally would summon your blade begin to seep the same liquid near the greatsword, and it begins to almost amorphically just slither toward it, and begins to almost like the Venom symbiote climb over the blade, and you just hear consume, yes, and this feeling of unending hunger begins to take over your senses as the ringing almost becomes deafening as this darkened substance consumes the entire greatsword. And you see the shadows all at once fall away. And in front of you, over this ritual you perform, you see in front of you the blade, the same size as the greatsword, but the defining features you recognize. But this, along the near the the hilt is this beautifully smooth looking, almost like a gem. And when you look into it, you feel like it's looking back into you, and you see this red, almost like Sauron eye, just looking back into you as it. You feel this compulsion, and you grab the sword, and you just hear, "Good. Now, if you fuck this up, I might need another wielder." This sword that normally should be wielded with two hands, you feel it still light as a longsword. In all purposes, it is a longsword, but visually, it's this massive blade. You see the crystal begin to swirl and then become inert.
Like Leo's taking a breath, like. Okay. He picks up the blade. I don't think we should have any more problems. He would kind of look at it. Would it have the defining features of the same sword that he held before, just bigger?
Yes. You know, the kind of flaming effect from before, and
yeah.
But definitely in the center of the hilt is that, you know, circular looking orb that's just sitting in it. But for now, it just seems to be clear, or not clear, but like clouded and like just black. You can't see into it or through it. Nothing in the center.
Maybe I should have been using you more sooner.
I would hope. I hunger. Now feed me.
You'll have to wait a couple hours, but that's what we're about to go do.
Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and call it for tonight. As y'all begin to prepare and get ready to hopefully surprise these Durin's. Excuse me. His name is Darth Sunblight's companions, and see wherever else is in store for y'all. We'll pick up next week. Thank y'all for all hanging out with us tonight and enjoying tonight's session. If you did enjoy tonight's session, please hit the follow button if you haven't already.
Perfect.
We'll see y'all next Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. And I, of course, have been the DM, the Goofy Gooba, and playing Leo and his crazy warlock Den. It's Cruise Control. Where can they follow you at?
Twitch.tv/on cruise control.
Excellent. And playing Cal, the
Totally like that.
Oh, playing Cal, Chaotic. Where can they follow you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/chaotic silo or on the interweb, somewhere stuck in a net.
And playing Celestia, my beautiful wife Destiny, and playing Axel, the swole barbarian Nathan, and playing Raiden, the side knife chunking champion, our character Nick. Y'all be safe, enjoy your weekend, and is it Saturday yet? Peace. Oh, let's raid somebody else too. Hopefully it's doing raiding. Frostmaiden. Definitely always trying to keep doing that. If y'all want to hang out with us and show some love with another stream, if you want to handle that for us, Ray.
Yeah, give me a second.
All right. And I will hold that next roll Leo has, Maverick, so I will not claim that for you.
To write it down or something.
No, it sits in the queue. It won't go nowhere.
Oh, okay.
I'll just keep doing this guy, this group. 2 more seconds. We're good. All right, gonna raid.
And we are clear. Okay, guys, good session. I'm